laser focused for the Florida Panthers. Numbered to $5.99, and it is first on print. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. Holy crapola. I think that is our biggest bookend that we have ever had. Hell yeah. Shout out to Bobby Viles and the UVWYNZ spot, Zoe Stark. Numbered to 175. Congratulations, Bobby Viles. Beautiful. Oh, my Lanta. Big Ben Hess, Durangelo Seath J, and Trey Savage on the triple auto. Folks, my PC's autograph twice in one show. I know, brother. I know it. And that is 7 out of 8 on that Baseball Nation. Goodness gracious. Holy guacamole. I know, Daddy. I know it. For myself, though. Thank you so much, Thomas. I appreciate the positivity, my friends. How about Bobby Witt Jr.?
Oh, my God.
Oh. Wow. How about a Bobby Witt Jr. autograph in that pack number 4? Gotta love those pack number 4s. Am I right? Or am I right? Congratulations, Mr. Behrman. You win this morning, my good man. Damn! Bobby Witt Jr. on a 1990 throwback autograph. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Thank you so much, Freebird. You're absolutely right, my friend. Woo! Top loading that one up for you, Mr. Behrman, Senior. Goodness gracious, my brother. Juan Soto. Wow. Chris Krowiak, numbered to 5. Damn.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro, you win this morning, good sir. Holy crapola. 3rd on print to 5. Magnificent. I told you that was a good omen, my dear friends. First card on the stand. Congratulations, Mr. Chris Krowiak. That is correct. 3rd on print to 5, my brother. Wow. Pros. Oh! Wow. Joey Krug.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro. Jackson Merrill rookie autograph. Damn! Mr. Malinowski hit the fireworks, my dude. Perfect timing on those. Cannot thank you enough, you legend. Thank you, Tavian. I am not kidding you, my man. That is amazing. And it's numbered 42 out of 75 there for you, Joey. And Miss Melody, I think you spoke that into existence. Thank you, Jared from the island of Flores. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, Dutchie. Thank you, James Reinhart. Thank you, Mr. Piccirilli. Thank you, Mikey One. Thank you, Corey Bader. Thank you, Jonesy. And thank you, Chef James Reinhart. Trey Johnson. And wow. I am astonished that is a one of one, folks. Holy crapola.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
There you go, you absolute legends. We start off the evening with a super fractor one of one. Trey Johnson, rookie for the Washington Wizards? I believe so. And if that is the Wizards, my dear friends, that goes to Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Beautiful. Would you just look at it? My dear friends, our very first basketball one of one. My dear friends, look at what's coming next. Oh, I'm going to freak out. Kalen Culpepper to 15. And ladies and gentlemen,
oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
My PC, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my Lanta. folks, you just witnessed the very first Gerangelo J autograph that I have pulled for myself. Hell yeah. Oh, I am so stoked. That's right, Mikey won. Would you just look at it, my friends? And folks, it is the 1991 Pinnacle design as well. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Sorry, folks, I freaked out. And it's first on print to 49. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry, folks, but I'm so glad that you're here to witness this. I know, Onward, I know. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Mr. Alan White with a nuke. Bro. This kid's base cards are selling for $50. This is an on-card first Bowman autograph to 150. Huge. Goodness gracious. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts, Alan White. Brother, this needs to go right into the pre-grade pile and possibly right into the grading pile. That is magnificent. Congratulations, Alan White. You win, brother. Wow. Damn. See? All right, let's see what we have here, folks. It is indeed a color blast. And it is all rise, Mr. Aaron Judge for the New York Yankees. Holy crapola. Wow. Mr. Kobaugh, you win today, my brother.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mikey Kobaugh. Goodness gracious, brother. That one might want to go into the pre-grade pile immediately. Or the grading pile.
All right. What is it?
So, a little bit of an inside joke, my dear friends. That's the only cow milker you're going to see on a card.
It's like my favorite card. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, shout out to Rex Hudler.
Oh, I love it.
Well,
How often do you find that?
yeah, not often. That's a one of one there, folks. The image, anyway.
It's real.
That is real. That's right, Mr. Holgan. Yep. Thank you, Keithy.
He must be a farm boy.
Must be.
He has to be a farm boy.
The cow milker, Mr. Rex Hudler. And there it is, folks. Numbered to 75, Gunnar Henderson.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Very, very nice autograph there, my brother. You win this morning, Alan White. Gunnar Henderson is no slouch. That is 67 out of 75 on the rookie auto. Excellent. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Really, you win this morning, my brother. Ken Griffey Jr., numbered to 25. Third on print to 25, my brother. That is incredible. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Oh, that is sick. So tough. Oh, hell yeah. The hits just keep coming, my dear friends. You got to love those pack number 4s, eh? How about your number 1 draft pick to 99? Going to Dr. Aaron.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
And I believe that is going to be numbered to 99 on the red power. 39 out of 99. There you go, Doc. Congratulations, my good man. I am peanut butter and jealous. You are so welcome, Rob Richardson. That's right, brother. Merrill and Bazana in the same break. Woo! That is outstanding. Here you go, my love.
Not a single Ken Griffey card yet.
I got nothing either.
We should have bought our packs from Junk Wax Vintage.
Yeah, Dalen would have taken care of us.
Let's jump out of this tree. Off to Junk Wax Vintage.
It's Wonderful Wednesday, the legends roll in. We're chasing those hits, let the morning begin. Mrs. Junk Wax is packing with skill and speed. Sawyer's in the mix, helping fill every need. On junkwaxvintage.com you'll find the best fresh sealed wax, brake spots, and the rest. And if you're looking to grow your hobby know-how, the JWB blog has all the tips right now. From battle arena breaks to baseball and more, we've got the hits you've been waiting for. So pour that coffee, the vibe's feeling bright. It's Wonderful Wednesday, let's start the day right.
Well, top of the morning to you, my dear friends. Happy Wednesday. Hi. How you doing? What's up there, Ryan Bruns? Excellent to see you, Jeff Rotel. Shout out to my brother from another mother, Mr. Peacharelli. What's up, dude? Still missing you here in the house, my man. It was so nice having you over on Sunday night. Thank you again for joining us. Mr. Jeremy Farwell, Bubba3, smacking that resub button for the third month. Thank you so much, Bubba3. Great to see you this morning, my brother. Good morning, Mr. McGarrigle. Great to see you, Sean. Top of the morning to you. Mrs. Junkwax gracing us with her presence. Good to see you, babe. All right, my dear friends. Cowboys, baby Kenny. What's up, dude? Welcome back, buddy. Nice to see you. What's up there, Invader Zim? Mr. Alex, our favorite Invader Zim in the family. Mr. Peyton, what's up, legend? Oh, that sounds awesome. Thank you, Peyton. Looking forward to it there, buddy. And Mr. Peaks, Mr. Frazier. What's up, gentlemen? Couple of OGs of the family gracing us with their presences. Good to see you, my dear friends. All right, folks, as always, we have a action-packed Wednesday morning ahead of us. So, as always, if you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, snag yourself down something to rip. I would love to rip something together this morning. Threaten me with a good time. But as always, dear friends, there is some breaks up there at junkwaxvintage.com. Let me share with you, and then we'll get some music happening. So in the breaks department, my dear friends, we have 3 random breaks and 2 PYT breaks. So I think we've got all bases covered in the break department. Good morning, Mr. Saltsgiver, the giver of the salts. Mr. Jason with an E. Top of the morning to you, my brother. How are you this morning? J-Rod, great to see you, my man. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we're getting the whole fam-damly up in here this morning. Good to see you, homies. All right, so in the random break department, we have our 16th round of 2025 Bowman Chrome Baseball. It is 2 hobby boxes. It's just $9 a spot. Mr. or Mrs. Sawinski, good morning. Garage Goose, good morning, eh? How is my Canadian cousin this morning? Hope we're having a wonderful Wednesday, of course. Mr. Peaks, thank you for the bubbles. Jason Frazier, thank you for the perfume. And Mr. Peaks, I heart you right back, you legend. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. We are going to make it the most wonderful Wednesday. I'm telling you. So, Bowman Chrome Mega Boxes is break number 1. Break number 2 is 2025 football. And we're looking at Score Football and Top Signature. So 2 mega boxes. That one's just $8 a spot. There is plenty of spots left. And then the last random break we have is that hockey break, and we are halfway on that one. Okay? That has 2 hockey hobby boxes, and it's just $14 a spot. Excuse me. In addition to that, my dear friends, we have those doozies, the PYTs. So we have a baseball PYT that is 5 hobby boxes, and it has 2 boxes of Shoebox Treasures by Andy Friedman. Shout out to my buddy, Mr. Andy Friedman. Then we have 2 boxes of 2025 Topps Finest, and the cherry on top is that 2025 Bowman Chrome Breaker's Delight box. Excited for that one, my friends. Then we have a 5 hobby box football mixer also. That one has 10 autographs. And prices are between $45 and $95. So nothing crazy. There is 23 teams left in the football. There is 18 teams left in the baseball. And as soon as we fill those little bad boys, we are busting because I am chomping at the bit to see what's in those boxes, especially those shoebox treasures. Those look amazing. Good morning, Travie Patty. How you doing there, young man? Garage Goose, I cannot thank you enough for those beautiful, beautiful TikTok gifts, helping to keep this thing on the rails. Sincerely appreciate that, my friend. Excellent. All right, legends, let's get some music happening, shall we? Maybe. There we go. All right, all right. I'm glad you're having a good day there, Travie Patty. Outstanding. Hey, Travie Patty, if I may ask, buddy, what state are you in? Where are you from? Good morning, Kyle Dana. Excellent to see my favorite crudster this morning. How you doing, my man? Your ears must have been burning the last few days because I've given you some shout-outs here, my friend. Good to see you, Kyle. Okie dokie. Let's bust into our very first item in the morning, and you all know exactly what that item is. Some of that nectar of life, some of that spicy water. Good morning, Mikey Likes It. How are you, my brother? Happy Wednesday morning. You're in there in Arkansas. Nice, Travie Patty. Very cool. We're kind of close to each other. Southern United States, anyway. Mr. Peacharelli, my brother, just hit a 10-stream streak. Gotta love that they implemented that over here on Twitch, right? Pretty cool. Hey, Kyle Dana. Oh, brother, you already know. We always understand when life has to come first, my man. I'm just grateful to see you when we can, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Kyle. Cheers, Mr. Dana. All right. First sippy of this wonderful Wednesday. Cheers, my friends. Broast. Texas Twitties, you're up there in Missouri. Nice. Shout out to Jeffro, my other Mizzou brother. It's so good. Once it hits your lips, it's just so good. I love spicy Walter so much, it's probably unhealthy. All right, my dear friends, let's bust into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. You're right. And then we're going to refresh that shop for the very first time this morning. So feel free to go check out junkwaxvintage.com. Blinky, shout out to Delaware. Hi, I'm in Delaware. I hope somebody gets that extremely obscure reference. Mr. Peaks says, who is the Bo Sox superfan, Dalen? Can never seem to jump on them fast enough. Yeah, we have quite a few bodacious Bostonians in the family. Some of our massholes. So the Red Sox are pretty much always one of the first teams to go. That's a fact, here at JWV anyway. Good morning, Mikey Koba. Great to see you this morning, my man. Mr. Saltsgiver. Holy crapola. He's on a 15-stream streak. Damn. I cannot thank you enough, Jason Saltsgiver. That is incredible, brother. Making my morning over here, buddy. Thank you so damn much. Hell yeah. Mikey Likes It. You're a masshole as well. Beautiful. Taz, you nailed it. Thank you so much, good buddy. Kobe Luna, tu sabes way, is one of our bodacious Bo Sox. The Sox Rojos. Buenos dias, Kobe Luna. ¿Cómo está esta mañana? Oh, you know it, Mr. Peaks. All right, legends. Mr. Mab Thoughts, good morning, my man. Great to see you as always. How are we doing on this wonderful Wednesday? Jeffro, you nailed it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello from the UK. What's up to my brother from across the pond? What's up there, CDLS Gaming? Top of the morning to you, my man. There's Jason Wine. I thought I saw you come in here. You have a great day as well, my brother. It is wonderful to see you this morning. Mr. Lineson, top of the morning. Mr. Z, welcome back, my man. Man, we're getting the whole family up in here this morning. Good to see you, my friends. All righty, let's get into that first pack of the morning. Mr. Kobas says, I forgot to tell Dalen to pull Peacharelli's to stop being so handsome. You silly goose. I love it, though. Thank you. I appreciate the positivity. He is a handsome son of a gun, I'll tell you that, because he was here in this house just about 48 hours ago. I can still smell his musk in the best of ways. King of Sports Cards. Good morning, Thomas, my Norwegian brother. How are we doing, my man? Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Great to see you this morning, my brother. We got a couple of brothers from across the pond this morning, from Norway and the UK. Great to see you this morning, my friends. Thanks for hanging. So as always, folks, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, hi. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day. Starting your day right with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a few laughs. Typically at my expense, And that is exactly how we want it. So if you are new here this morning, my friends, keep in mind that we are live on 5 platforms right this second. You can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and the whole rest of the family is over here on Twitch. So if you would like to make the switch this morning, my friends, that would be awesome. Good morning, Johnny Walls. How we doing this morning, Johnny? Great to see you this morning, my man. YNWA, how's it going? It is going very well. How are you doing this morning, bro? The U.S. veteran cheers. The Purple Giraffe, great to see you this morning, my friend. Top of the Wednesday to you. Little happy hump morning. A marvelous miércoles en español. Good to see you, my friends. It is good to be seen, and we are going to have another absolutely wonderful Wednesday morning. Good morning, Mr. Sitter. Long time no see, brother. How are you? Very cool to see you this morning, my man. Ollie, our brother from down under. Great to see you this morning, my man. What's up, mate? Hanging out down by the Billabong with some blokes and Sheilas. And Mikey Koba, thank you for dropping that helpful break information in the chat, my dude. All right, we're going back to 1989. Let's see if we can't find an elusive Jose Canseco. And then we're going to refresh that shop. Mr. Shackelford, good morning. Slippy, what's up, brother? Thank you so much. I agree. Wasn't that cool? Always happy to find a one of one. And we have found a kind of a crazy amount of one-on-ones here in this family in the last almost 5 years. It's kind of crazy. But again, as always, I blame each and every one of you. Because as always, we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. Right here in the JWVCC. And of course, my dear friends, that has 0% to do with me and everything to do with you. So thank you so much for just being you. Thank you for the collective positivity of our entire community, because that's what helps us pull those big old cards, in my humble opinion. I know it sounds a little woo-woo, but it works, gosh dang it. Jason Wine says, Dalen, where would you hunt a high-end Jackson Dart rookie? That's a good question, my man. I would have to double check on that, but I would think like your Immaculate or National Treasures or something like that, possibly. But now with licensing changing, that's going to be real interesting. So good question, Jason Wine. Todd O'Hara, good morning to the Todd father. Great to see you, my good man. And Todd, I'm sorry I missed you last night, brother, but if you go back and watch that replay, I did rip that pack for you, or whatever you purchased from the shop. Mr. Wine, you were thinking about just buying low on a graded slab. Hey, that's always an option, my man. I like where your head's at. Not a bad idea at all. All right, my dear friends. Hey, I love you right back, Ollie. Hey, no worries, brother. I'm so sorry you cannot see the screen. That is crazy. I hope that gets better for you, my man. All right, we got to start off with old Jerry Brownie. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Sheesh. Mr. Yurchich, what's up, brother? Yes, there is an update on your cards. I think she sent you one yesterday. Did we send something to Mr. Yurchich, Dane? Because I know we found him. Dane Yurchich. Sorry, folks. Give me just a moment. We're going to handle Dane right now. Yep. So she's sending out international packages this week. So, Mrs. Junkwax, can you write back to Mr. Yurchich? Thank you. So she's going to write you back there, Dane. We got you covered, buddy. Alrighty. How about Al Leiter for the pinstripes, Jack's daddy? Rest in peace to the Twinkies legend, Mr. Kirby Puckett. Dallas, good morning, legend. Aw, thank you so much, Krabby Rob. Nope, that came out of a hobby box, my man. And good to see our Prince Edward Island pal this morning. So, Daner, which email did you write to, my man, if I may ask? And good morning, Dallas. It is wonderful to have you this morning, my brother. How is my golden pony boy on this wonderful Wednesday? Big hugs and firm handshakes to the California kid. And Mr. Sitter says, I have been working hard, man. Just got promoted. Congratulations. That's amazing. He says, after 10 years of being a miserable drunk, things are getting back together slowly but surely. Celebrating 1 year sober this Christmas Eve. My man. Congratulations are in order. And Dane Yurchich says that he wrote to the support one on our website. So it was support@junkwaxvintage.com? Because we're not seeing anything in that email box. But she's looking right now to see if maybe if it went into junk or something, or spam. But she's going to send you an email very, very soon. Either way there, Daner. We got you covered, legend. Slippy says, and I just found out the brutality of eBay selling. They hit me for $550 for fees and shipping. You must have sold a lot of stuff there, my man. But yes, they do have fees on eBay. It is true. Angelo Oshawada. Great to see you this morning, my man. Top of the morning to Mr. Sportify over there. Great to see you as always, good buddy. Oh, you know it. Thank you, Angelo. All right, we got old Bobby Boone for the Angels. I appreciate that, Mikey Koba. Thank you. And Mr. Sitter, congratulations, my good man. That is incredible. If there is something that I love seeing above and beyond sports cards, it is the disease of addiction getting its ass kicked. Keep up the good work, my man. I know it's not easy. One day at a time is how it gets done. So just take it one day at a time, my man. That is not that you need any advice, but that is the advice that I would give you, is just take it one day at a time. You know what I mean? Make that decision for today. I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to use. I'm not going to do the things that negatively impact my life, right? And then tomorrow, make that decision again tomorrow. Because if you think about all of it as a whole, it almost seems like Mount Everest, right? It's like almost too much to think about. But if you handle it one day at a time, that's the key. So congratulations on a year of sobriety there, my brother. That is incredible, and I love it. Very, very proud of you, Mr. Sitter. Keep up the good work, brother. Mr. Mikey Diaz for the White Sox. Slippy, you sold one item for $2,000. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. Dallas, I found a holiday calendar at Target last night. Never seen one before. So that is called a holiday advent calendar. Did you get the Topps one or the Panini one, if I may ask? Dennis Dunn, good morning, legend. Wes, welcome back, my man. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Did we speak that into existence? How about Jose Canseco? Hell yeah. That's what we were looking for this morning. Beautiful. Slippy, I do my damnedest, brother. I'm in recovery myself. So it's not something I'm proud of, but it's not something I'm ashamed of anymore either. I've been clean for over 15 years, since October 6th, 2009. And before that, I was a pretty sad sack. So I completely understand addiction. I completely understand dependency. I completely understand feeling hopeless and feeling like it'll never end, because I felt that too. But it does. We do recover. Gosh dang it. So for those of you that might be struggling with some substance issues, just remember, there is a way out. It's going to be okay. But recognizing that you have an issue is the first step to fixing that issue. Oh, Mr. Sitter, brother. Very glad you're here with us this morning, my man. And as I have said before many, many times, like I said, I know it sounds a little woo-woo, but I truly believe that there is something to frequency and vibration in our universe. And I truly believe that everything happens for a reason, my man. If you're here this morning, there's a reason. If you're in this community, there's a reason. We just got to find it. Good morning, Logan. Great to see you back, my man. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my good man. Mr. Elite Sports Cards, welcome back, my dude. Slippy says, used to do NA meetings and they help, and I encourage anyone struggling to go to them. I could not agree more, brother. So I actually lived, ate, and breathed Narcotics Anonymous for about 5 years after I got clean. And sometimes I went to 3 meetings in one day. So yeah, it was my life. And then I sponsored people, and then when I moved to Texas, I kind of fell out of the recovery community a little bit, but I have been clean for a very, very long time. Bruce, thank you for smacking the follow button, my man. Welcome to the family. Slippy, I see you beating that screen like it owes you back child support money, my brother. Thank you so damn much. Yesy Hockey, our Cleveland brother. Great to see you this morning, my man, and I love you so much right back. Hey, thank you, Logan. I appreciate you saying that, brother. I do my damnedest. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Absolutely right, Sitter. Thank you. Mr. Peaks says, I've been clean 2 years, and the only thing that helped me was sports psychologist and willpower. Yeah, right there with you, brother. Bruce, that is absolutely incredible, my man. Welcome to the family. Great to have you, buddy. And I hope you're here for the long haul, because we do this every day, almost, typically twice a day. Oh, and by the way, folks, we will have another eBay live show on Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday. And my dear friends, we have some serious stuff to sell on Saturday night. I am ridiculously excited to get into the stuff that we purchased just a short 36 hours ago or so. We purchased a magnificent collection, over 100 slabs. That Luca, that was in there. By the way, that is numbered to 49. I see comps on eBay. There's 3 of them for $1,400 for that Luca. So I'm still on the fence. I don't know if we want to submit that one or just sell it off and let you guys submit it. We'll see. All right, we got all Mikey Young for the Brew Crew. How about a promo? Longest junk wax pack ever. Good morning, J-Mac. How about a Bobby Bonilla day for the Pirates? Dallas, the calendar was a Topps Advent calendar. Beautiful. You can save it for December and open something every day. That is exactly right. Yep. So fun fact, Dallas, we actually have 2 of those coming, I think. And what we're going to do, we've done this actually the last 3 years. So because the community has grown a bit, we're actually going to do 2. But in the past, we only did 1 the last 2 years. And what we do is every day when we wake up and we do our morning show, we take the sales from the day before. For everybody that bought something at junkwaxvintage.com, we put them all into a moose race and find out who gets the pack out of that Advent calendar. And we're going to do that twice. So very, very excited for that. Yep, we do it every year. It is a family tradition. Kobe Luna, you want to buy that Luca? Hey, we could chat about it behind the scenes, my man. I would love to. All right, we got a Larry Owen for Alan White's Kansas City Royals. I see you, Mikey Koba. Mr. Chucky Finley with a very cold upper lip for those Angels. Shout out to Dallas. Chris James for those fighting Phillies. Harold Reynolds rap for my Seattle Mariners. Beautiful. Rafael Ramirez, somebody bang a trash can. Craig Lefferts for the Gigantes. Shout out to the family pharmacist. And last but not least, you got the Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr. Finishing that one off for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. I would love that, Kobe Luna. Threaten me with a good time, buddy. All right, legends, that is our very first pack of juicy junk wax. 3 hours later, I agree, Bruce. Wasn't that fun? I actually called that Jose Canseco, and then we find him. I think that's a good omen for the day, my friends. Okie dokie. Let's refresh that shop for the very first time on this wonderful Wednesday morning and see where we're at. Congratulations, Mikey 2, on that Masataka Yoshida manga case hit SSP yesterday. That was magnificent. Stoked to get that one to you. And speaking of Mr. Koba, snagging some break spots this morning. Thank you so much, you legend. Ooh, taking down my Seattle Mariners and that baseball. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mikey Koba. Mr. Ryan Bruns, Tomas Fredrickson, my Norwegian brother. Thank you so much, good sir. And Mrs. Junkwax said we are down to 5 spots left in that break. Excuse me. Bruce, great question, my friend. Junkwaxvintage.com. That is where you find everything having to do with this channel, my brother. There is break spots up there. There is sealed wax up there. There is merchandise. Shameless plug. There is supplies up there if you need new supplies. There's a blog up there if you want to educate yourself. There's all kinds of stuff up there. So thank you for asking, Bruce. Junkwaxvintage.com is where it's at. Slippy, you need a juicy Canseco for your Juice Squad collection? There you go, brother. He's got the juice. Shout out to Tatis. Alrighty. So shout out to Mr. Matt King, Mr. Peaks, Todd O'Hara, and Mr. Alan White. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for utilizing that shop this morning, and we truly, truly appreciate it. And we are down to 5 spots left in the Bowman Chrome Mega Box break. So if we fill that break, folks, we will bust that bad boy this morning. Excuse me. Aw, much love right back at you, Ollie. Thank you, buddy. So, legends, we are current up there in the shop at the moment. So that means we're just going to keep on ripping through some juicy junk wax until we find our very first order up there at junkwaxvintage.com. Logan, I just saw that heart, my brother. I heart you right back. Thank you for being in the family, Logan. We love having you, buddy. And as always, legends, if you want to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, check out that shop. Myself and Mrs. Junkwax, we pride ourselves in having pretty much the biggest selection, the widest array of products that you're going to find out of an online shop. So feel free to take a gander. Mr. Sitter says, man, how about those Blue Jays-Dodgers game? I stayed up all night. No, brother. Shout out to 18 innings. Goodness gracious. And then shout out to them tying up the series last night. So it is 2-2, folks. Very much looking forward to Game 5. That's going to be fun. Alrighty. Thank you for hanging. Todd O'Hara, Dallas, Bruce, Angelo, Texas Twitties, Yessie Hockey, and Mr. Peaks. Kobe Luna, Dennis Dunn, Hildreth, Mike, user 308-219-222-8896. The Average Joe Show, Handy. Great to have you this morning, my friends. Okie dokie. Let's switch it up just a little bit. We'll go back to 1990, see if we can't find a Ken Griffey Jr. Thank you for dropping that link in the chat, Mikey, too. Now we're down to 4 spots left. Ah, very nice, Ollie. Well done. All right, we have a Carney Lansford for Dutchies Athletics. Invader Zim, welcome back, Alex. Old Tommy Greeny, shout out to Meanie Brad Greeny. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders for the Pinstripes. Awesome. Terry Mulholland for those fighting Phillies. Julio Franco for our Texas Rangers. Derek Lilliquist for those awesome Atlanta Braves. C4, welcome back, my dude. How about the dynamic duo K. Mitch and Will the Thrill? Shout out to Rob Richardson and the Gigantes. Scott Terry for our St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro. Scott Bayo for the Clevelanders. Shout out to Yessie Hockey and Mr. Tim Hudson. David Cohn, New York legend. Shout out to Mr. Drew Jones. Jeff Ballard for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Billy Kruger for Bree B's Brew Crew. Shout out to Bree B and Lolo. Mikey McFarland, shout out to Mr. Alan White and the Kansas City Royals. Rashid, Mr. Ward, good morning, my good man. How about Magapint, Magadan? Another Met, shout out to Mr. Drew Jones. Brooke Jacoby for those crazy Clevelanders. And last but not least, you got a sticker of the Motor City Kitties. Excellent. Senor Ruiz says, you know everyone's teams, D. You, sir, are a one of one. That is extremely kind of you to say, Oscar. Thank you, brother. We've just been doing this a while, right? So we have people here in this family that have come to almost every single show for multiple years. And when you do that, you're not just a friend, you're family. You know what I mean? You guys know what my kids are like, my kids' ages, what they do for fun. I know a lot about that, about your kids and families and stuff. You know, this is a pretty unique community, in my humble opinion, my friends. Together, we have built something very, very special. And we're taking this thing to the moon, gosh dang it. So from the bottom of our hearts, we cannot thank you enough for just being here this morning, my dear friends, and helping us build this thing. Because as always, I got to be honest with you, I never saw any of this coming. This was not a plan. You know what I mean? I started ripping junk wax in the closet, and this has evolved slowly but surely into what we have today. And almost on a daily basis, I have to pinch myself because this is incredible. Absolutely right, Mrs. Junk Wax. Oh, hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that break is sold out. And Mrs. Junk Wax says, when you're here, you're family. When you're here, you're family. Shout out to the Olive Garden. Slippy says, when you're here, your family. Olive Garden coming to collect. You got it, brother. Thank you. DJ Chicken, what's up, Gil? Oh, wicka, wicka. DJ Pollo. Excelente. Este mañana. All right, legends. Oh, Mr. Sitter, you must be looking in a mirror there, good buddy. I see you, Mr. McGarrigle. You're funny. That's right, Brian Smith. Where's the tossed salad and the breadsticks? Indeed, Mikey Koba. Indeed. Alrighty. I agree, Jeffro. Shout out to Brad Paisley. That's right. Kind of a crazy coinky dink on that one, huh? Mr. T-Dub, what's up, Teddy? You are damn right, my man. No better way to start the morning with yours truly. So glad to see you this morning, good buddy. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Teddy. Slippy, first break you ever bought into? Really? Your very first break ever? Like ever? Or just in our channel? If I may ask. Oh, that is absolutely amazing, my man. I am humbled and honored that your very first break ever is right here at JWV. That is amazing, and I sincerely hope I find you something juicy, brother. Hell yeah. All right, so shout out to Mr. DeWalt, Mr. Haney, Mr. Saltzgiver, Mr. Koba, Mr. Bruns, Mr. Fredrickson, and Mr. Peaks. You all rock my face off. Thank you, gentlemen. So we do have a full break, folks. I think we should get into that one, shall we? Mr. McGarrigle says, I also did my first ever break with Dalen. And from the bottom of my heart, I cannot thank you enough, my brother. It's been pretty fun having you here, Mr. McGarrigle. Thank you, Sean. Mrs. Jugwack says, he'll be gentle on your first time, don't you worry.
Giggity, giggity.
I love you, babe. It is hashtag JWAD somewhere. Slippy says, I can tell by your rip prices that you are genuine and not inflated. I sincerely appreciate you saying that, buddy. That means more to us than you will ever know. We try very, very hard to keep our prices extremely competitive, even though we do not have allocations. So a lot of people that you see that do what I do have what is called allocations. That means that they get their price at wholesale price, right? We do not have that yet. So it is definitely a challenge to keep those prices down because we have to pay astronomical amounts for cards. But the way we look at it is we are paying our dues, so to speak. So we're a lot closer to those allocations than we were 2 years ago. We are a lot closer to those allocations than we were a year ago. And we're going to keep on moving this thing forward, and we will get those valuable allocations at some point. Mr. Dallas, that's a great question, my man. The folks over there at Fanatics and Tops, and you are absolutely right. I am 1,000% confident that we will eventually. And I'm telling you, folks, when we get allocations, you're going to see this channel explode. It's going to be a big deal, and I am chomping at the bit for it. It's very true, Sean. Shout out to my Canadian cousin. Oh, thank you, Mr. Saltzgiver. I like to think so, my man. I agree. Thank you for saying that, buddy. All right, folks. Mr. Dallas says, that's it. I'm setting up a meeting. I'm calling a meeting. Amanda Cleans. Good morning, Amanda. Shout out to the other awesome Amanda. Also the other Mrs. Junkwax Amanda. Slippy says, I see dudes selling SpongeBob blasters for $100. I see them sell for $49. You're doing it right. I sincerely appreciate you saying that, Slippy. Thank you again, my man. That means more to us than you will ever know. That's amazing. Thank you, brother. We don't require a lot of attaboys or attagirls, but it's nice sometimes to get them. So thank you so much. Mr. Sitter says, keyword was yet there, y'all. Exactly right, my brother. We're just not there yet, but we're getting closer. We're going to work our way there. Yeah, I'm glad you caught that, Mr. Sitter. All right, legends. Oh, Dallas, your wife's name is Amanda too? Hell yeah. Shout out to the Amandas, because they're a man. Duh. I'll see myself out. And Slippy says, your blasters are actually cheaper than Target after tax. Thank you for saying that. You are spot on, my man. I sincerely appreciate you recognizing that. Thank you, brother. Glad to have you, Slippy. And you know what, Slippy? I can't follow everybody, but I got you. Welcome to the family officially, my brother. And it does look like you have to approve my follow. It looks like you have a private account there, my man. But I hit you with that follow. Glad to have you, Slippy. So, folks, if you are new here to this community, I would invite you to follow us over there on Instagram, because on Instagram, we drop a weekly schedule, so you will always know exactly where and when this ugly mug will be. Because like Visa, my dear friends, I'm everywhere you want to be. I'll see myself out. Okie dokie. Let's refresh that shop. And I think it's break time, my dear friends. Allow me just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. There we go. All right, homies. You know what we must do. Sean, you heard a pooch earlier. What kind of pup do we have? So she is a Frenchie wiener dog. Her name is Lucy, and she is adorable. We love our pooch. She's a Frenchie wiener, Frenchie dachshund. And she's a rescue. So she does not play well with other dogs. She is unbelievably reactive to everything. So, for example, folks, we live in a neighborhood where people walk quite a bit. Every time somebody walks, and I'm talking, they're across the street, okay? But they're walking in front of our house, she is losing it. And not just barking, like snarling, freaking out. So I think what it is that she was homeless for approximately 8 to 10 weeks. We don't know how long she was homeless, but she was living off the back of a taco truck. And I think that myself and Mrs. Junkwax, we both think that what happened is she kind of learned the hard way that she has to show her crazy first or else she gets attacked. Because I think she was out there in the wild for couple months. Oh, come here, Pooch. Let's flip that camera around for just a moment. Hello, Lucy. Can you say hi? Hello. Can I have kisses? Can I have kisses? Can I have kisses? No kisses for Dad. That's a cold piece, Lucy. Mwah. Daddy give you kisses. She's looking at Mom. Yeah, she wants Mom. Like, why am I in front of this camera? This is crazy. This is not what I do. There you go, little Lucy. I gave her back to Mom. But there you go. Lucy cameo, ladies and gentlemen. Get a little more than you bargained for this morning. I love it. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. Lonnie, good morning to our resident rock star. How are you this morning, my brother? Great to see you, buddy. Happy Wednesday. You were just in time for our very first family break of the morning. Mr. Saltzgiver, you have a Chihuahua mix and a Pit mix. Nice. And Sean, you have a Chihuahua and a Dalmatian. Amazing. I love me some Dalmatians, my man. Those are majestic pooches. Thank you, Ollie. I appreciate the warm welcome to Lucy. So yeah, that's our rescue. She's a special pooch. We love her so very, very much. But she's very special. I think she's got a little touch of the tism. In the best of ways, of course. All right, folks. You know what we must do. We're going to randomize this bad boy and find out who gets what. Best of luck to each and every one of you. Shout out to our buddy Rachel for this handy dandy little dice tray. Slippy, you got a bluey. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful pooches. Ooh, lucky number 6. Excellent. 6 it is. Let me load in some baseball teams here, folks. Oh, we do have them in there. Outstanding. All right, 6 times it is, my dear friends. A lot of you know. Almost always, we are live on 5 separate platforms, right? That is no different this morning. So we're live on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube right now. So if you would like to make the switch like Mr. Peaks just did, smart man, I love it so damn much. Thank you, Maddie. If you would like to make the switch to watch the randomization and to see what teams you have, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook, and you can see. Unfortunately, you will not be able to see it over here on TikTok. I apologize. But it is free and it's easy to make the switch to Twitch or YouTube if you want. And there is a link tree that is on my TikTok profile, by the way. Alrighty. 6 times. Good luck. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if you were so inclined, you can start trading your teams, right? Meow. There you go. Mr. Sitter says, I have a cat that is a rescue. She has no teeth and was declawed by her previous owner, but she is extremely territorial. I can't help it, but it's really cute when she attacks you because it's just all gums and soft paws. Oh, that poor thing. But I imagine that is ridiculously cute. I'm with you. Hey there, Meow. Do I look like a cat to you, boy? Do you see me hopping around on Dimbly Bimbly from tree to tree? Do you see me drinking milk from a saucer? Do you see me eating mice? Hey, Meow. Thank you, Mr. Piccirilli, my fellow Texan. My TikTokers, thank you for hanging out over here. Good morning, Cameron Cole. How you doing there, buddy? I appreciate you being over there on YouTube. Thank you, legend. I sincerely appreciate that. Mr. Haney, thank you, brother. Making the switch to Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook. You have options. Cameron Cole, my alliteration brother, how are you today, my man? Pack 16, sipping on a cold brew? No, it is 10:20 in the morning, my man, here in Austin, Texas. But I am sipping on some of that delicious spicy water. Just some water with bubbles, my man. Good question, though. And it's nice to have you this morning there. Pack, P-A-Q. Let me fix my window here. There we go. Oh, roger that, my man. No. But yeah, that's just some good old spicy water. Some water and bubbles. It is 8:20 there, so you must be Pacific Standard Time, my brother. Are you a Californian or an Oregonian or a Washingtonian? Arizona, the only one I didn't mention. Excellent. Shout out to my awesome Arizonans this morning. Very cool. I was in the Pacific Northwest myself, so I was Pacific Standard Time for most of my life. Mr. Peacher, really? Feel free to go check it out. I guarantee you, Kick does exist. Although, I have to be honest, I have thought about maybe shutting down our stream over there because we typically don't get a whole lot of traffic over there on Kick. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't know what Kick is. That's very true. The other thing is, I hate to say this, it doesn't sound appropriate, but I think we're a little too clean for Kick. So for those of you that don't know, Kick is a platform that was, to my knowledge, that was started by a bunch of Twitch streamers that were pissed off about Twitch adjusting their contracts. So if you're making millions of dollars a month and Twitch makes a very small change, like your revenue split goes from 50-50 to 45-55, that is millions of dollars. That's a huge deal. And that's what they did. So there was a group of huge Twitch streamers that started their own platform, and it's called Kick. It is extremely similar to Twitch, although it is the wild, wild west on Kick. There is nude streams, there is gambling, there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on over there. So I think we're just a little too clean to be on Kick. Cameron Cole says, I am doing well, bro, staring at the Braves in that baseball mixer. Feel free to pull that trigger, buddy. That baseball mixer is magnificent. That's going to be a fun one. And by the way, we are going to run that one back again. We just have to find another Breaker's Delight box. I do have the other hobby boxes, just not the Breaker's Delight. Mr. Peaks says, Dalen, please take the merit. What? They're not in my PC and would mean a lot for you to take them for being a brother? Mr. Peaks. If you insist, I will absolutely write my name on that, my good man. That is incredible. And I cannot thank you enough, my dude. You know that is never an obligation, but I am immensely grateful when you do. Thank you so much, good buddy. So number 4, you want me to, just to confirm, you want me to white your name out on number 4 and put my name in there. Mr. Ryan Fanger says, don't sell yourself short, Dalen. Always get a bit steamy with the CEO in the room. You could not be more correct. I agree. There you go, Brian Smith. Please do, my man. There you go, Mr. Peacharelli. Breakfast of Champions. Enjoy. Slippy says, is there some randomizer on Twitch? Yes. Yes. So if you go over to Twitch, and I can just tell you there, Mr. Haney, since it's just one spot, you have the athletics in spot number 25. But yes, typically if you make the switch to Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook, right this second, up on the screen is the list of all the teams after they've been randomized. Yep. Pock, I could not agree more. Shout out to Mr. Peaks. And all right, Mr. Peaks confirmed it. We're going to let that white out dry a little bit. And I do not see any trading happening over here on Twitch. So I think we're going to spin this back around and get them locked in. Cannot thank you enough, Slippy. Texas Twitties, got any plans for Halloween? We were actually just talking about that this morning, my dude. So I think what we're going to do, folks, on Friday night, because Friday night is Halloween, right? We're going to take our kids out trick-or-treating. And I think we're going to start our fantastic Friday night lights at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on Halloween night. So typically we start at 8. I think we're just going to push it by about an hour so we have time to trick-or-treat with our kids and be here for the trick-or-treaters, etc. And then after that, we will have our regular Friday night. And typically on Friday nights, we go pretty damn late. So I think starting at 9 is just going to be a fun little change for 1 week. The Electric Boogaloo, what's up, buddy? It is in the shower downstairs, yes. Love you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Peacharelli. Thank you, Mr. Saltzgiver. Looking forward to it. So just to be very clear, on Friday night, we usually start at 8. We're going to start at 9. Okay? Thank you for your understanding. All right, legends. Let's get these locked in. Thank you for bearing with me for just a couple of minutes here. Of course, folks, if you need to go grab yourself a fresh beverage or use the restroom, right now would be a perfect time to do it because it's going to take me just a couple of minutes to write these teams in here. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Steinke, good morning, brother. How you doing, Ken? Water's backwards. Slippy says, I packed like 40 sets of 5-card packs in team bags for the kiddos. That is a beautiful thing, my man. Nicely done. He says, candy costs too much. You're not wrong, sir. It is expensive, right? So we actually have a couple of options for the kids. We have Squishmallows, we have Haunted Hoops, we have Halloween football, and then we do have some candy too. So we'll see what they take. Alrighty. Mr. Saltzgiver taking the Tigers and the Twinkies. Mr. Peaks taking the Diamondbacks in spot number 3. And then he gifted to yours truly the Seattle Mariners. And I cannot thank you enough, Mr. Peaks. It's fun having some skin in the game every once in a while. Excuse me. Speaking of Mr. Peaks, he took 5, 6, 7, 8 as well. And that is the Guardians, the Cardinals, the Cubs, and the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can for Mr. Peacharelli and Bubba. All right, next, our Norwegian brother Thomas taking the Fightin' Phillies and the Blue Jays. Excellent. I'd like to have a go around with that Philly. Blue Jays. Shout out to my talented Torontons. The Todd Father, Mr. O'Hara, spot number 11. Kansas City Royals. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. Tomas, Mr. Frederickson, our Norwegian brother, taking 12, 13, and 14. That is the White Sox, the Rockies, and the Angels. John and his Salty Walls, taking spot number 15, the Braves. Mikey Koba, 16 and 17, Padres and Bo Sox. They did well for you yesterday, buddy. Let's see if lightning can't strike twice. Mr. Walls, John, number 18, the Gigantes. Shout out to my San Franciscans. Mikey Koba, 19 and 20, Nationals and Tampa Bay Rays. Ryan Bruns, 21 and 22, WKRP and the Yankees. Got a couple of great teams there, buddy. Jerry Breffel, number 23 and 24, another OG of the family, taking the alliterated Mets and Marlins. Jerry and the Mets. Jerry and the Mets. Shout out to Mr. Breffel. First Break Magic, number 25, Mr. Haney taking those Athletics. Thank you so much, Richard. And officially welcome to the family, my man. Mr. DeWalt, shout out to the Tools, taking the Trolley Dodgers in spot number 26. Oh, hell yeah, thank you, Cameron Cole. You know I got you there, buddy. Sincerely appreciate you snagging those Atlanta Braves. I hope I can find you something juicy. And folks, the way spots are going, we might be busting that one tonight. Threaten me with a good time. Oh, that's awesome, DJP. Very nice. Mr. Saltzgiver, number 27, Uncle Moosey's Orioles. And then Mr. DeWalt taking 28 and 29, Josh, Pirates and Rangers. And then last but definitely not least is the Todd Father, Mr. O'Hara, taking the Bodacious Brew Crew, some magnificent Milwaukeeans. Shout out to Alice Cooper. The Good Land. There you go, legends. If you would do me a huge solid, take a gander at that list. If it looks appropriate and accurate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat so I know you're ready. There can be Cameron Cole. Correctamundo. Thank you, Mr. Saltzgiver. Excuse me, folks. Let me snag myself a little sip of Joe. Can I get a hell yeah? I love it. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. Mr. Ryan Bartley, top of the Wednesday to you, my brother. Happy hump morning. Thank you, Jason Russell. Good morning to my Canadian cousin. Go Jays. There you go, my man. I think somebody is sending me a Blue Jays hat, and I would love to wear that. Beautiful. Good morning, Mikey One. How is our innovation lead here at JWV? Great to see our fabulous Floridian. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, my friend. Absolutely right there, Mr. Peacherelli. Thank you for putting that together, my brother. Thank you, J-Rod. You understood the assignment. All right, legends. $20.25 Bowman Chrome Mega Boxes times 2. Mr. Farwell, there you go, brother. I'll wear the hat. We'll see how it goes. Mr. Slippy says, I go to Alice Cooper's fundraiser every year. Never seen so many grown men scream for Johnny Depp. I can't even imagine. Yikes. Shout out to Alice Cooper. Dude's doing it right. All right, my dear friends, my family. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Mr. Macho Danny Savage, I see you over there, brother. Mr. Smith-a-Rooney, I see you smacking me with that beautiful heart. Thank you, Mr. Smith. And Rashid Ward and Yessie Hockey, I appreciate you so damn much. Shout out to Logan, Angelo, the Garage Goose, Mr. Peaks, and Jason Frazier. I would not be here, my dear friends, without those beautiful TikTok gifts. Thank you so damn much. Good morning, Mr. Maloney. How are you, buddy? Taz, thank you for beating that screen like it called your mother something derogatory. I appreciate you so much, Taz. Thank you, buddy. All right, folks, for the very first time on this absolutely wonderful Wednesday morning from right here in Austin, Texas, you know what we must do. We shout, grippeth. And we shout, rippeth. Good luck. I hope I find something juicy for all of you. Bubs, good morning. Mr. Macho Danny Savage, how goes our wonderful Wednesday? I know I've said it a couple of times, but I will say it again. My friends, I am ridiculously excited for Saturday night. We have so much cool stuff. For those of you that don't know, we purchased a collection on Monday evening, late. My boy and I. And there's over 100 slabs in there. I think there's over 60 autographs. More numbered cards than I can even count. It is awesome. Excited to show you all. All right, as a tradition, you know we pull those Mojo packs and our pack number 4 to the side. We will bust those last. All right, let's get into some base packs. Good luck. So as always, legends, if you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, more than welcome to snag something down from the shop to rip as soon as we're done with this break. Unless you want to fill another one of those breaks, we could do that too. Oh, you and I both, Mr. Saltzgiver. As Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko would say, the tire track cards. Mr. Ryan Bartley, welcome back, my man. Macho Danny Savage, you have the day off today. That's amazing, brother. Any big plans? What you gonna do with all that free time? Besides watching JWV Always On. For those of you that do not know, we have a 24/7 channel. So whenever this ugly mug is not live, you can tune in to JWV Always On Twitch. 24/7 Dalen. I jumped in there the other night at like 3 o'clock in the morning. There was like 8 people in there. That was kind of cool. Mr. Peaks says, best sleep stream, JWV Always On. I love it so much, my man. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. Cannot thank you enough for saying that, buddy. All right, starting off a little Kumar rocker for our Texas Rangers. Hell yeah. First break magic for Mr. Haney, taking down a Nick Kurtz rookie. Beautiful. Sleeving that one up for you, brother. You win already. Alex Bregman. Caglione for those Kansas City Royals. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. Nathan Church. Macho Danny Savage, probably some laundry and packing for the next work trip. Smart man. Mr. Jason Wine. Dude, absolutely blowing me up with beautiful, dastardly dolphins over here. Thank you so much, Jason Wine. Sincerely appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Love you so much right back. All right, we got a Tariq Scrubel for the Motor City Kitties. Max Muncy for those Athletics. Shout out to Mr. Haney. Dylan Cruz, rookie for the Nationals. Shout out to Mikey Koba. Kai Roberts for the San Diegans. David Goggins. Yahil Melendez. Zach Veen and his little socks. Sung Kim, rookie for the Trolley Dodgers. Charlie Condon on your Mega Box Refractor for the Colorado Rockies. And that goes to our Norwegian brother, Mr. Thomas Frederickson. Thank you, Thomas. Alirio Farabus for those Fighting Phillies. There you go, Slippy. Sadbiel Delzine. Bobby Witt Jr. Francisco Lindor for the Mets. Christian Arguelles. Another Mega Box Refractor first Bowman for the Rockies. Shout out to Mr. Frederickson. Yorger Bautista. This is the young man that we found an autograph numbered to 5 out of our very first Bowman Chrome Breaker's Delight box. The same box that is in that break that's being filled right now. Christopher Polanco for those bodacious Blue Jays. Thank you, Thomas. Back-to-back Blue Jays with Vladdy. Christian Campbell for the Bo Sox. Shout out to the Super Stroopers. Angel Martinez for the Clevelanders. Jose Anderson. Christopher Suero. Chase Meidroth. Augustin Ramirez for the Marlins. Moises of the Mois Ballesteros for the Cubbies. Josuar Speedy Gonzalez for those Gigantes. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson. Johan de los Santos. Corey Seager. Manny Cedeno. That is another Mega Box Refractor. First Bowman for the Pinstripes. And that one goes to Ryan Bruns. Schwellenbach on the red rookie for the Atlanta Braves. And that one goes to John and his salty walls. Congratulations, John. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. Warren Calcaño. Bryce Botcher. Freddie Freeman, your World Series MVP with his annoyingly perfect teeth. Gunnar Henderson. Andrew Salas for the Marlins on a Mega Box Refractor, first Bowman. And Marlins is Jerry Breffel. Congratulations, Jer Bear. El Mutante, Leo Dallas DeVries for those spectacular San Diegans. David Goggins. I agree, Mikey Koba. And last but not least, nobody questions Luke Dickerson. When I'm through with you, you're going to be wearing gold-plated diapers. Nobody questions Luke Dickerson. I hope somebody gets that extremely obscure reference. Beautiful. All right, homies. Little housekeeping. Let's get into those pack number 4s and Mojo packs. These are your pack number 4s, my friends. Good luck. You nailed it, Mikey Koba. You know, I put my pants on one leg at a time just like you do. The only difference is, when I put my pants on, I make gold records. Nobody questions Bruce Dickinson. I agree, Slippy. Because it fits. All right, we got a Junior Caminero, your home run derby runner-up. Schwellenbach. So nice the Bravos got him twice. Mikey Trout. Elian De La Cruz. Brian Cortesia. Matty Chapman, channeling his inner Todd Van Poppel. Juan Soto, the $678 million man. Jackson Churio for the Brew Crew. Robert Hipwell, because his hips don't lie. Shout out to Shakira, Shakira. And last but not least, a little ADLC, Alessander De La Cruz for the Crazy Coloradans. And that finishes off our base packs and those pack number 4s. I love it so much, Mikey Koba. Thank you. Shout out to the Blue Oyster Cult. All right, legends. This is your Mojo packs. As our buddy Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko would say, the tire track cards. We're just going to rip them all down together. That's right, Taz. And the only prescription is more junk wax. Last I checked, there's not very many songs that feature the cowbell. Shout out to Mr. Will Ferrell. And how that ties back to cards, my dear friends. Back in 2015, Will Ferrell went to I think 8 to 10 games in one day and wore all different uniforms. And Topps Heritage immortalized that in a small subset of cards, and I do have them all. So one of these days I'll show you. All right, we have an Air Jordan. Somebody bang a trash can for those Astros. Jason Hawkins, good morning, legend. Andrew Salas, so nice. The Marlins got him twice. A dollop of Dollander for the Rockies. Bryce Eldridge to 150 for the Gigantes. Beautiful. And that goes to John and his salty walls. There you go, walls to walls cards. Beautiful. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. Number 2, 150. How about 350? Shing Sin Ko for those trolley dodgers on the Mojo Refractor first Bowman. I agree, Taz. Thank you, brother. Ronnie Cruz for the Cubbies. Francisco Lindor for the Mets. Dickerson. So nice we got him twice for the Nationals. Shout out to Mikey Kobaugh. Lawrence Butler for the Athletics. There you go, Mr. Haney. First break magic. He's got the juice. Tatis. Looking juicy. Bryce Harper, as my Boston brethren would say. Yahil Melendez for the Cubbies. Mick Abel for those fighting Phillies. Charlie Condon for the Rockies. There you go, Tomas, Mr. Frederickson. Corbin Carroll, your 2023 Rookie of the Year for the Diamondbacks, going to Mr. Peaks. Michael Correa, that is one of your chases for the Tampa Bay Rays, first Bowman Mojo. Dylan Cruz, Rookie Mojo Refractor. Congratulations, Mikey Kobaugh. Santiago Leon for the marvelous Minnesotans. That one goes to Mr. Saltzgiver. Jorge Lombard Jr. for the Pinstripes on a meteoric rise, Mojo Refractor. And last but not least for the Pirates, Mr. Johnny Severino on the Mojo first Bowman for the Pirates. And that one goes to Mr. DeWalt. Congratulations, Josh. There you go, folks. Our very first juicy junk wax vintage family break in the books on this marvelous miércoles, a wonderful Wednesday, a happy hump day. There you go, numbered to 150. I am so sorry about that, Mikey Kobaugh. Me too, buddy. Me too. Well, gosh dang it, folks. I'm sorry we couldn't find an autograph in that very first box of the morning. The very first 2 boxes, I should say. There you go, Mikey Kobaugh. Beautiful. What kind of pooch you got there, Mikey? Mr. Peaks, one more time, I cannot thank you enough for gifting me the Seattle Mariners, brother. That is never mandatory, but I sincerely appreciate it when you do, buddy. Thank you so, so much. That is very sweet of you, my brother. Hey, cheers to you there. No sweat, Brett. Damn good to see you, my man. Another OG of the family. How are you, Mr. Quimby? Good to see you, brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Brett. Jen Mint 10, smacking me with that heart. I appreciate you so much, Jen. Thank you and good morning. How are we? All right, legends. Mikey Kobaugh, you have a pit. Beautiful. Gotta love a good old American Staffordshire Terrier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like somebody just snagged a 2025 Topps Chrome Baseball Mega Box. So let's refresh that shop, shall we? Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, hell yeah. Ooh, shout out to the legend himself, Mr. Alan White, coming in here snagging some break spots this morning. It came up on the screen, but I don't see that in our orders here. That is super weird. Mrs. Junkwax is checking the old transactions. Good morning, Jen Mint. How are you, my friend? Brett Quimby, good. Still recovering from the 18 innings. I feel you on that one, brother. I must admit, I fell asleep. I did not make it through that whole game. That was a doozy. Thank you, Mr. Piccirilli. And humongous Costco economy size Kirkland signature. Thank you to Mr. Alan White for snagging the Commanders and the football break, for snagging the Guardians and the Orioles in the baseball break, and Mr. Cameron Cole, I see you snagged those awesome Atlanta Braves. Oh, there you go, Jen. Yeah, we're about the same inning there, my friend. Beautiful. Brett Quimby, you had to be at work at 4. I feel that. Garage Goose, you went to bed at 3 a.m. that morning. Whew, that was a doozy. Yikes. All right, Legends. It looks like we are current up there in that shop. So I'm just going to rip into another pack of juicy junk wax while we are awaiting an order up there at junkwaxvintage.com. Mrs. Junk Wax is checking on that 2025 Topps Chrome Baseball Mega Box. Oh, gotcha. Roger that. So they might be just testing the website. I got you covered, Brett Quimby. Great to see you this morning, my good man. All right, let's go back to a set that has a very special sentimental significance to yours truly. Some 1990 Donruss baseball. So you folks, my OGs already know, but if you're new here to the family, the very first set that I ever hand collated myself when I was like 11 years old was this set right here. 1990 Donruss baseball. I am always happy to rip into a pack of 1990 Donruss baseball. And this one, I have to give a humongous shout out to Mr. Piccirilli for donating these to the family. Thank you, David, my fellow Texan. Excited to have you back next time, buddy. He is the third junker that has stepped foot into these studios. All right, we start off with Old Man Yastrzemski. Shout out to the Bodacious Bo Sox. Julio Machado on the rated rookie for the Mets. And looks like he did a little puffy before picture day. Could blindfold that guy with dental floss. Sheesh. How about old Vance Law looking baseball ready for the Cubbies? J-Rod, if you're taking off today, buddy, have a magnificent remainder of your Wednesday, and we'll see you back here tonight. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same junk time, same junk channel. Brett Quimby, your first was 1981 Topps. Nice. My very first ever pack that I opened was 1986 Donruss. This was just the very first set that I ever put together. And we have a Jeff, I've got no muscles, man. Jeff Musselman for the Mets. Don August for the Brew Crew. Candy Maldonado for the Gigantes. Excellent. Jen Mint, 1985 Topps. Beautiful. CB, welcome back there, Uncle Gordo. Great to see you this morning, my man. 1984 Topps. Nice. We actually have a 1984 Topps Don Mattingly rookie that we will be auctioning off on Saturday night on eBay Live. So, Legends, if you have not followed us yet over there on eBay Live, I formally implore you and invite you to do so. We have an absolute blast there on Sunday or on Saturday nights on eBay Live. And this Saturday is going to be a special one because we just purchased a humongous collection. Over 100 slabs, like over 60 autographs, numbered cards. That was part of the collection that we purchased. And I do see 3 comps for this card up there on eBay. They're all around $1,400. That one's a doozy. Mr. Saltzgiver, her first pack was 1983 Fleer. Beautiful. Jason Hawkins, I appreciate that, brother, and it's wonderful to see you this morning, Uncle Gordo. Another OG of the family, gracing us with his presence. Damn good to see you there, El Guapo. All right, we have a Where in the World is Benito Santiago? Shout out to the spectacular Santiagans. Mike Kingery for my Seattle Mariners. The Swindler, old Greg Swindell for those crazy Clevelanders. Shout out to Yessie Hockey and Mr. Tim Hudson. Oh, hell yeah. My OGs already know. My unintentional PC, my dear friends. Now you all see it too. I swear to gosh, every time I open a pack, I find a Kevin Bass. So, my dear friends, my question to you, what is your unintended PC? When you open old packs, what is the player that you constantly find? Because we've all got one. Mine is Mr. Kevin Bass and that luscious lip curtain. Gordo, didn't Santiago just pass away? That's a good question, my man. I did not hear that. How about a checklist? The Diamond Kings checklist with Ken Griffey Jr., Bo Jackson. Excellent. Mikey Witt. Tommy Hare for those fighting Phillies. Mr. Hawkins, Keith Moreland. Nice. Brett Quimby, Wade Boggs. That is a wonderful unintended PC. Beautiful. How about shout out to the Spokane's finest? This fella did just pass away. Rest in peace to Spokane's finest, Mr. Ryan Sandberg. You find a lot of Ricky Henderson. There you go, T-Dub. Shout out to our buddy Dutchy. How about old Timmy Jones? Keeping up with the Joneses. Billy Baith, ladies and gentlemen. The gentleman that is part of our family, Mr. Michael Baith. This is his brother. This is the guy that bought me the Dodgers hat. How cool. And Pedro Guerrero. Last but not least, for the St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro. Gordo. Lately, it's been Lars Nootbaar. Nice. The proud owner of the most Scandinavian name in all of baseball. Kenny Tekulve. There you go. Jason Hawkins. Nice. And his rose-colored glasses. Jason Saltzgiver. Some Claudel Washington. Beautiful. I like it. Jeffro says, I believe Benito did pass. But no, he's still kicking. Excellent. Luke Allman. Hey, buddy. Long time no see, my man. How are you? Miss Melody, good morning. Moderator extraordinaire. Good to see you, Melly P. That is correct, Jeffro. Gotta love some Kevin Bass. All about that bass. No treble. Thank you, Gordo. All right, legends. Excellent pack of juicy junk wax, if I do say so myself. Mr. Allman, doing good, just watching some cricket. Beautiful. Shout out to Arjun Nimala, who's a cricket star turned baseballer. Okie dokie. We are still current up there in that shop, my dear friends, so we're just going to keep on going with some juicy junk wax. DJP says, Rick Wilkins, every pack I opened, that guy was in it. I know how that goes, buddy. Shout out to Kevin Bass. Mr. Saltzgiver, but always love you some chicken, man. I don't blame you. Hate to see you go. Love to watch you leave. Bye, honey. Say goodbye to the CEO. She's going downstairs and working on some shipping. Jen Mint, I cannot thank you enough for those beautiful TikTok gifts, my friend. As I say, almost every single day, homies, we have the best group of Gem Mint 10, Gen Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby right here in the JWVCC. And that is because of each and every one of you. Has nothing to do with me. So thank you as always for being here with me, starting the morning the right way, being positive in the chat. Gordo, it was Sandy Alomar that just passed away. Ugh, that's a bummer. Garage Goose, boo. Welcome. And I love those beautiful Halloween gifts, my man. Thank you so damn much. JWVB, good morning. Hola. Who is that? Who is that? I love it. Shout out to Mr. Hanky and Mikey Koba. Thank you so much for dropping those extremely helpful break links in the chat. So, folks, we do have 3 breaks up there at junkwaxvintage.com. Let me keep myself honest. I thought we had 4. We do have 4. That's super crazy. So we have 4 breaks up there. We have our 2025 score football combined with 2024 top signature football. That is 2 mega boxes. It is only $8 a spot. Then we have our 5 hobby box football mixer. There is 22 teams left. It is pick your team. Then we have a baseball mixer that has 5 hobby boxes. That has 14 teams left. We are over halfway. Absolutely right, Mikey Koba. I saw that. Victor Huevos. Mi hermano. Que bueno verte, señor. ¿Cómo está el guapo? Always good to see you, my man. Thank you for gracing us with your presence this morning. Big hugs and firm handshakes. Brett Quimby, is that a fullback hat? If so, turn backwards in honor of the kid. It is. But I don't look good in a backwards hat. So I appreciate you saying that, my man. But it's going to stay forwards. But it is a fitted hat. Yes, I love me a fitted hat. Greg B, good morning, my brother. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we are getting the entire fam damly up in here. Big hugs and firm handshakes to each and every one of you legends. Humongous shout out to Mr. Peaks, Jason Hawkins, Mr. Saltzgiver, a couple of rad Jasons in the family, Jen Mint, Taz, Ryan Bartley, the Todd Father, Brett Quimby, and Logan and Teddy. Thank you so damn much, my dear friends. I agree, Taz. There you go, brother. That's right, Gordo, looking like a great value Randy Johnson. You are correct, sir. I think that might be my Halloween costume. We'll see. Dutchy, good morning, brother. Senor Huevos. You want a taco, but you're going to nap instead? Well, hey, that might be a good choice. There you go, buddy. Listen to your cuerpo. Dutchy, how we doing this morning, buddy? All right, let's switch it up just a little bit while we're awaiting an order up there at junkwaxvintage.com. As always, my dear friends, you are absolutely invited to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and snag something down from the shop. Excuse me. Okie dokie. There you go, Gordo. That's right. Timo or Wish. Let's go 1990 pro set football. And we start off with the dude that had muscles in his eyebrows, Mr. Chris Dolman from Minnesota. Mr. Mikey Kobaugh says, okay, time for some COD Mobile. I will see you tonight. Good luck on the rips, everyone. Thank you, Mikey Kobaugh. Good luck on the COD Mobile there, buddy. Got a little promo. Jackie Slater. Reggie White. Rest in peace to the legend for Uncle Smitty's Eagles. Yay, yay. Joel Hilgenberg for the Saints. Shout out to Mr. Jimmy Nuge. Mr. Quimby says, I just saw 2 tickets for the game sell for $1,684 each. Amazing. Irish Kev. Wow, Shoebox has a guaranteed 1 of 1. That's incredible. It does not have a guaranteed 1 of 1. No, 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 no. You can find them in there. That's an absolute fact. There is 1 of 1 art cards that you can find, but they're not guaranteed. No, 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 no. There is a guaranteed autograph, though. Absolutely. Just to be very clear, and it's wonderful to see our brother from the Emerald Isle this morning. How are you, Kevin Curtin? Mr. Michael Stewart. Chris Jackie. Max Montoya. My name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I hope somebody gets that wonderful reference. Ed Reynolds rap for the Patriots. Greg Riccozzi. How about some old Greg?
Come on, Craig.
Good morning, Mr. Meanie Brad Greeny. I need to catch up with you behind the scenes, my good man. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday morning. Shout out to Greeny Energy. Great to see you, my man. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Bradley. I will reach out to you today, my brother. Old Greg Riccozzi. Mel Gray for the Lions. Good morning, Tuna. How about Mike Buck on the pro set prospect for Jimmy Nuge's New Orleans Saints? You nailed it, DJP. Thank you, buddy. Damn right, Jen Mint. I love it. Thank you for getting all of my extremely obscure references. How about old Houston Hoover for the Dirty Birdies on the pro set prospect? Carwell Gardner for Melody's Bills. Congratulations, Melly P. Blair Thomas for the Jets. And Phil Sims. The last 3 cards there are Melody's PCs. Beautiful. I'm blaming that one on you, Melly. And shout out to that beautiful Phil Sims autograph that we pulled together and graded. Uncle Gordo says, go Bills. There you go, buddy. It is awesome to have you this morning, Uncle Gordo. How are you, bud? Anything new or exciting in Uncle Gordo's world? I love the warm welcome. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. All right, all right. Let's refresh that shop real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Cheers, my friends. Barost. We are still current in that shop, so we're going to move to 1988 Topps Baseball. See if we can't find that elusive Donnie Baseball. Ooh, Uncle Gordo. That doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun. Yikes. I hope that gets better very, very soon. Ouch, kabibbles. Mr. Saltzgiver, let's see if we can't find that Ricky Henderson. Shout out to Dutchy. And we start off with a Juan in a Million Samwell. Hanging on to that gum for 30 years. Excellent. Thank you, Juan. And his luscious lip curtain. I'd like to have a go around with that filly. How about old Stanky Pankovitz? Somebody bang a trash can for those Astros. Doc Edwards for the Indians. Shout out to Yessie Hockey and Tim Hudson. Bill Duran for the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can for Mr. Piccirilli. Jeff Leonard, former Seattle Mariner for the Gigantes. Another luscious lip curtain. Jimmy Key for those talented Toronto Blue Jays on the All-Star. Double Barrel D. White Evans for the Boston Red Sox. Shout out to my massholes, Mr. Timbo T. Wood. Shout out to Jeffro. We have his PC on a promo. Lance Parrish, another fighting Philly. Shout out to Mr. Mikey 1. Barry Jones, Mr. Steal Yo Girl for the Pirates. Do not leave your girl around him. She'll come back knocked up. Old Bob Nepper. Folks, if you can't nip her, and you can't kip her, and you can't sell her, and you can't walk her, and you can't widen her, and you know damn well you can't Stottlemyre, and no matter how many times you ask nicely, she won't let you gleeb her in the Torres. You can always just nip her with old Bob Nepper. That's a throwback legend. There you go, Uncle Gordo. You remember that one. Oh, you're absolutely right there, buddy. Estoy acuerdo. We have a Steve Lombardazzi for the Minnesotans. Charlie Leibrandt for the Royals. Nelson Liriano for those talented Toronto Blue Jays. Macho Garza, buenos dias. We have a Candy Maldonado for the Gigantes. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist. And old Bruce Sutter, who wears a sweater 24/7, if you know what I mean. That's a hairy fella. I don't think I ever saw that dude clean shaven back in the 80s and 90s. Very nice. Little pack of juicy junk wax. Again, shout out to Mr. Peacherelli for donating those to the family. There you go, Brett. I agree. Shout out to Uncle Gordo over there. Okie dokie. Tuna says, anyone ever got the gum grated? That's a damn good question, buddy. Dutchy says, that is a thick old beard there. Yes, it is. Shout out to Bruce Sutter. Tuna says, his beard is so dark it absorbs 90% of the light. You're right. I agree. Shout out to old Bruce Sutter. All right, legends. I'm refreshing that shop one more time. And Mr. Peaks, the legend himself, snagging down a Bowman Chrome Mega Box. Cannot thank you enough, Mr. Peaks. You rock my face off twice. And then once again in the morning. Allow me just a moment, my dear friends. I'm going to grab that box for Mr. Peaks.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, all right. Roger that, Taz. I am sorry to hear that, my friend. Ouch, kabibbles. We have members of the family that have been furloughed as well. That's a fact. Hope you all get back to work ASAP. I know that's a very, very tough situation. Sorry you're having to go through that, my dear friends. Ouch, kabibbles. Truly, that sucks. Hope that gets figured out sooner rather than later. All right, Mr. Peaks, my brother from down under, my Texan down under. Are you ready, brother? Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Emotional damage.
Get that card out of my face!
Good luck. There you go, Tuna. I appreciate the empathy, my good man. Exactly right, Mikey 1. Thank you. Correct. Hey, that's all you can do there, Uncle Gordo, and I respect it. Mr. Saltzgiver, you already know, my good man, this already wonderful Wednesday already deserves...
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Ask and you shall receive, my brother. All right, empty box there, folks. Absolutely right there, Dutchy. We have been very, very lucky as of late. All right, mega packs 1, 2, 3, and pack number 4 off to the side. Let's rip these base packs. Good luck, Mr. Peaks. And as always, legends, if you would like to follow in Mr. Peaks' footsteps, feel free to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. Myself and Mrs. Junkwax, we pride ourselves in having pretty much the biggest selection that you're going to find anywhere on an online shop. So feel free to check those out. I see you, Uncle Gordo. I love you so much, my brother. All right. Starting off with a little Roki Sasaki, rookie for the Trolley Dodgers. Shout out to Mr. Mikey Koba. Outstanding way to start the box there, buddy. Adrian Del Castillo for those dastardly Diamondbacks. Kirsten Waldrep. Rosario. Brito. Carlos Tavares on the first Bowman. Jesus Made. Some Jesus made on a first Bowman Chrome for the Brew Crew. One of the hottest prospects in all of baseball. Excellent. On the stand he goes. Wen Hui Pan for those fighting Phillies. Jacob Wilson for the Athletics, rookie. David Festa. Rhett Lauder with his locks of love for WKRP. Mr. Hansford, good morning, Clyde. Why am I saying Whitcomb? Weird. Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. Whitcomb for the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can for Mr. Peacherelli and Bubba. Brooks Lee for Minnesota on the City Connect. Hightower. Shout out to Police Academy. Kadeem Diop for Minnesota. Cameron Sullivan for the Glorious Guardians. Shout out to Mr. Tim Hudson and Yessie Hockey. Mr. Chase Burns for WKRP. I agree, Taz. Jacob Bershannon. Bresnahan for the Gigantes on a first Bowman Chrome. Trey Turner. Zhang Hoi Lee for the Gigantes. Paul Skeens with that dastardly dirt squirrel for the Pirates. Tyler Locklear, rookie for my Seattle Mariners. Boba Fett. Kalaz. Estrada. Shout out to Chips. Franjerber Mantilla. My name is Franjerber Mantilla. You kill my father, prepare to die. For the Motor City Kitties, Kyle DeBarge for Minnesota. Marcos and the Torres for our Texas Rangers on a first Bowman Chrome. Marcus Semien back-to-back Texas Rangers. And a little Morning Wood.
Giggity, giggity.
James Wood, finishing off your base packs there, Mr. Peaks. Not too shabby. Started off with a Roki, ended with a Wood. And this is your final, pack number 4, before we get into those tire track cards. As Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko would say, I agree. Good morning to our favorite Schmidt head. What's up, Randy? How are you on this wonderful Wednesday, my dude? How about a Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical, Carlos Correa? Thank you so much, Dutchie. Mookie. Shohei Ohtani. Back-to-back Trolley Dodgers. When you find the Ohtani-san, you sleeve the Ohtani-san. Maxwell Clark for the Motor City Kitties, stud prospect. Josh Nixon Garcia for the Bo Sox, first Bowman. Shout out to the Super Stroopers. Jesus is my homeboy, Lopez for our Texas Rangers. Nibel Mariano on the Chrome first Bowman for WKRP. Zach Showalter for the St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro and Mr. Willard. Tomoyuki Shigano for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. And Big Ben Rice for the Pinstripes. Finishing off your base packs there, my good man. If you would allow me just a moment for a little housekeeping. Want to get these protected for you. Ski Skoo Sean Wilkinson, my brother in recovery. Good morning, buddy. Excellent to see you on this wonderful Wednesday. Brandon Creasy, it is wonderful to see you this morning, as well, my brother. All right, you're all sleeved up and good to go there, my bro. Mr. Peaks.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, buddy. Good luck. See if we can't find you an autograph in here. Connor Gillingham, good morning, bud. Thank you, Mikey 1. All right, here we go. Starting out with some Dylan Cruz, rookie for the Nationals on the Mojo. Beautiful. Corey Seager, shout out to our buddy Mr. Daniel Gates. He is our resident Corey Seager collector in the family. Our not-so-sinister Gates. Kyle DeBarge, so nice, you got him twice for Minnesota. Nick York for the Pirates on a die-cut Rookie of the Year favorites. Ashley Andahar for those crazy Coloradans. Shout out to Mr. Brian Smith and Johnny D. George Clausen, and we're not talking about the pickles. Luis Pena. Ooh, and I see some color back here. John Aker Ugarte for Alan White's Kansas City Royals. And Connor Norby to 175, rookie for the Marlins. Not too shabby there, good buddy. That is an absolutely beautiful card. Shout out to our fabulous Floridians. And last but not least, one more shout out to Chips, because you got another Estrada. Excellent. I'm going to sleeve and top load your number to 150, Connor Norby. Poker King Ken Colbeck, good morning, my good man. Love it. Thank you, Mikey Koba. Shout out to Novosibirsk. I believe that's in Russia. Beautiful 55-point top loader there for you, brother. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. You're not wrong there, Uncle Gordo. Thank you, Ski Skoo Sean Wilkinson. Somebody got that reference. And I am very, very grateful, Mr. Peaks. Thank you, as always, for snagging that down from junkwaxvintage.com. Giving the family some eye candy this morning, my brother. Allow me just a moment, my dear friends. Good morning, Duncan. I am very, very well. I am so sorry I did not get back to you yesterday. We had a very busy day, and to be fully transparent, I'm actually in the middle of my live show as we speak. So can I give you a call back here in just a little bit? I just wanted to let you know I am still alive and I'm with you. All right. Thank you so much, Duncan. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. You got a little insight into my life there. There you go. Rashid, it is a Luca auto. Is that or is that not magnificent? Isn't that beauty? Love that one. So I'm on the fence whether I should just sell that raw or whether we should have that graded and then sell it. I don't know yet. But we do have some other PSA 10 Luca rookies that we're going to sell on Saturday night. So as I have said, my dear friends, Saturday night is going to be a good one. If you have not yet, please head on over there to eBay Live, save our show, and make sure you're there Saturday night because it's going to be a good one. Taz, no, it is a sticker, my man. Because it is a redemption. Rashid, you think I should send it off to be graded? I'm on the fence. I'm tempted to reward the community and sell it to somebody raw or sell it raw to someone so then they can have it graded and get that value. Mr. Sean Wilkinson says, did they really kill the Tiny Diny? It appears so, my man, unfortunately. Rest in peace to my terrific Tiny Dinies. Omega Supreme, good morning, my man. I'm going to sleeve up that first Bowman Jesus Made as well for Mr. Peaks. And Mr. Peaks, thank you again, my brother. That will be in your next JWV package. Hey, love you more, Sean Wilkinson. I appreciate that, buddy. So that is why we set that new goal of the I love you so much. Correct. Oh, my brother. I cannot thank you enough for hitting me with those beautiful gifts, my man. You know how important those are to the community. Rocking my face off over there, Mr. Wilkinson. Thank you, brother. Oh, Mr. Peacharelli. I like it. Oh, thank you, Tuna. That's a great option. You're right. Absolutely right, Mikey One. The Tiny Dinies. Never forget. I miss my Tiny Dinies. Ski Scoo Sean Wilkinson. Smacking us with a bunch of I love you so muches. I cannot thank you enough, my brother, and I love you so much right back, my brother in recovery. Big hugs and firm handshakes to another OG of the family. All right, homies, we are almost up to 50,000 likes this morning over here on TikTok. Goodness gracious. Y'all are a bunch of screen-beaten, junk wax loving, positive Wednesday morning having legends. And I appreciate you more than you will ever know.
Thank you very, very much.
I appreciate you. Okay, homies, let's refresh that shop one more time and see where we're at. Ooh, shout out to our favorite Schmidt head, Randy, snagging a Score Football Mega Box break spot. Thank you so much, you legend. So that takes us up to... We are approaching halfway on the random football break. We have 22 teams left in that 5 hobby box football mixer. We have 14 teams remaining in the 5 baseball hobby box mixer. We have... Looks like we are halfway on the hockey. So we're getting there, gosh dang it. If I was a betting man, I would say I think we're going to break one of those at least tonight. That would be amazing. All right, legends. I'm going to keep on ripping through some juicy junk wax. It has almost been 2 hours of quality family time on this wonderful Wednesday morning. Dutchie says, can we have a moment of silence for the Tiny Dinies? There you go, brother. Rest in peace to those magnificent Tiny Dinies. I miss them so much. Krabby Rob, my Prince Edward Island pal. Shout out to the PEI. And thank you for smacking that share button, my dude. I appreciate it more than you will ever know, Krabby Rob. I hope you and Adeline are having a wonderful morning over there, our favorite single dad in the family. Big hugs and firm handshakes to another OG that has been with me since I was ripping packs in the closet for a handful of people. Love you, Krabby Rob. Looks like somebody just snagged a pack of 2022 Diamond Kings. Beautiful. Let's go downtown hunting, shall we? Taz says, what's the Tiny Diny story? So I'll share with you, my man. there was a gift over here on TikTok that was called the Tiny Diny. Okay? Ever since the inception of this show, almost 5 years ago when I was streaming in the closet for like 4 and 5 people, the Tiny Diny has always been our like cornerstone gift. It's my favorite one. And unfortunately, after many, many years, they removed it. And they replaced it with other gifts. Boo. Kind of a bummer. So we've had to move on. That is the Tiny Diny story there, my man. Oh, Mr. Peaks, snagging that last Diamond Kings pack. I appreciate that. I love you right back, Krabby Rob. Okie dokie. Allow me just a moment, my dear friends. I'm going to grab that pack for Mr. Peaks. And I am going to go ahead and make that last call, my dear friends. If you would like to pull something down from junkwaxvintage.com, you are absolutely welcome to do so. But there is never any pressure. So if you want to wait until later tonight, that's okay too. That's right, Mr. Peaks. Justice for the Tiny Dinies. Shun the non-believers. I hope somebody gets that extremely obscure reference. That's an oldie, but a goodie. All right, 2 shakes. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tuna says, there is always pressure. I want cool cards, and you got them. I love it, brother. You're not wrong, Tuna. You're not wrong. All right, Mr. Peaks. We are going downtown hunting, my good man. Let's see if we can't find you one. Good luck. And thank you again, Mr. Peaks, for utilizing that shop. Giving us all some beautiful eye candy this morning. Ooh, and speaking of, it looks like somebody just snagged a 2025 Donruss Baseball Blaster box from junkwaxvintage.com. Beautiful. Starting off a little Corbin Burnson for the Brew Crew. The man, the myth, the Miggy of the Cabrera for the Motor City Kitties. Acuna Matata. By the way, folks, in that collection that we bought, there is several Acuna Jr. rookie cards in there. Excited to auction those off on Saturday night. Mr. Babe Ruth. Rest in peace to Spokane's finest, Mr. Ryan Sandberg. Sammy Kershaw for the Trolley Dodgers. Don Larson. Cody Belly. A little BDLC. Brian De La Cruz on your Diamond Kings rookie for the fabulous Floridians. 2 Wongs. Do not make a right. Connor Wong, rookie for the Bo Sox. Shout out to the Super Stroopers and my massholes. A ne'er-do-well, Mr. Reese Nair for the San Diegans. David Goggins. Mr. Brad Gaspard, welcome back, my man. Great to see you. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Andre Jackson, rookie on the Diamond Kings, black framed. How about the legend, Mr. Sandy Koufax on an artist proof? Nice one. Matty Ice for those Athletics. Shout out to Dutchie on the gallery. Maestro's the Degrominator. Luscious Lou Gehrig with the Ranger roll on his hat. Nicky Two Bags for the Fightin' Phillies. Snoochie Boochies with some Kevin Smith, rookie for the Toronto Blue Jays. Do not take chocolate-covered pretzels from that guy. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to the Stink Palm. Camilo Doval for the Gigantes. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson. And last but not least, for those crazy Clevelanders, shout out to Yessie Hockey, Mr. Tim Hudson on the Houndstooth, Eli Morgan. Beautiful. Well, there you go, Mr. Peaks. I am sorry I couldn't find you downtown in there, gosh dang it, but I love ripping into those 2022 Diamond Kings, and you got some beautiful cards there, my good man. I am going to sleeve up your black framed Andre Jackson. Beautiful. It would be really cool to try to collect that entire set, but all in the framed ones. Can you imagine? That would be majestic. All right, that is in your pile there, Mr. Peaks. Thank you again, you legend. Truly appreciate you this morning, brother. Thank you. And you already know. I am refreshing that shop. Tuna, do we have any Gigantes for Saturday? I am almost positive we do, yes. Out of that collection that we just bought, it is a doozy. Alrighty, Mr. Schmidt, our favorite Schmidt head. Thank you so much, Randy, for snagging that box down from junkwaxvintage.com. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. $20.25 Donruss Baseball. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy. Mr. Randy Schmidt, are you here and are you ready, my friend? Man, I love that spicy Walter. It's so good. So I actually got a blood test done last week, and I am not kidding. My carbon dioxide came up really high, and I think it's because of all the spicy Walter. I think. Teddy, Mr. T-Dub, says we went to the range Saturday, and a numbered to 25 Wander was the first target of choice. That is amazing. I love it so much. Nicely done. Beautiful. What were you shooting, if I may ask? All right, Randy. Good luck, my friend. Let's do it. We have a Ready Randy. Randy Ready. If you remember, my brother, there was a Randy Ready baseball player. That was his name. Randy Ready. So if you want here, folks, since we might have a few minutes at the end of the show, I might be able to show you some of that collection that we snagged. Empty box. Mr. Schmidt. And good morning to the Hammer. And we're not talking about Mark Coleman. Good morning, Jeff. Very nice, Randy. Pack number 4 to the side because it is Tradicion. 300 Blackout. Nice. Beautiful. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, my dude. I actually love knowing that a lot of the Wanders that we have pulled here in this family have also been used for target practice. Shout out to our thin blue line, Mr. Grayson King. I sent him a stack of about 100 of them. All right, round number 1 for our favorite Schmidt head. Good luck, Randy. Starting off with a Manny Ramirez for the Bo Sox, Eddie Matthews, Preston Kerstadt, Peavy, Juan and Emilian Marshall, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, Rhett Lauder, Flash Gordon for Alan White's Kansas City Royals. How about a Jairo of the Iriarte for the White Sox on the red and blue rated rookie? Bubba Chandler on the optic preview for the... Oh, excuse me, that is an acetate. Nice one for the Pirates. Sleeving that one up for you, my dude. How about an A-Rod? That is an optic preview for our Texas Rangers. Dylan Cruz on a black disco prism, rated rookie. Those black borders just hit different. That is a beautiful card, my man. Sleeving that one up for you. We have another Pirate, Connor Griffin, on a Jersey Kings napkin. Sleeving and top loading that one up for you, buddy. Ryan Clifford. Kyle DeBarge for Minnesota. All Blue Eyes, Mr. Jim Palmer. Donnie Baseball, shout out to Uncle Gordo. Look at the luscious lip curtain on Don Mattingly. That is a baseball life there, folks. Mr. Jimmy Rollins for the Fightin' Phillies. Buff Bagwell. Big Papa Pump. The Big Bad Booty Daddy. Funky Cold Molina. Shout out to Jeffro. Ricky Henderson. Shout out to Dutchie. There you go, buddy. Your PC. Mike Pizza. Michael Young. Back-to-back Mikes. Jim Tomei for the Fightin' Phillies. Absolutely right, Mr. Peaks. You nailed it. How about Owen Casey on the Rocket Emoji Foil rated prospect for the Cubbies? The legend, Mr. Johnny Bench on your optic preview. Slade Caldwell on another black disco rated prospect for those dastardly Diamondbacks. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Shout out to Greg, our awesome Arizonan. How about a Bobby Witt Jr. on the Unleashed? Shout out to Mr. Alan White. Speedy Gonzalez for the Gigantes. Shout out to Rob Richardson. And PJ Morlando for those Bienvenidos a Miami Marlins. And that is round number 1. And we got a whole bunch of sleevers out of that one, my man. Not too shabby, Randy Schmidt. I believe this one's going to go in 100 point. Like a glove. We're going to sleeve up those black disco prisms as well. You got one rated prospect and one rated rookie. Not too shabby there, my good man. All right. Just a couple more sleevers here, my friends, and then we'll get into round number 2. And like I said, if we have a free few minutes at the end of the show, I would love to show you some of the collection that we purchased, because y'all are going to drop your sandwiches. I'm telling you. We got very, very lucky. We were able to snag a really, really nice collection. Over 100 slabs. I think there's over 60 autographs. There's one of ones in there. There's a huge stack of Shohei Ohtani cards, like over 50. Excited to show you. Okie dokie. We start out, this is your second and last base pack round, Randy Schmidt. Mr. Brooks Lee from Minnesota. Jeff Hansen, that's right, the Giannis is in there as well. And there's actually a few other Giannis's too. Oh, it was, Sean. Yes, it was. You are not wrong, brother. All right, we got future Hall of Famer, Mr. Buster Posey. Shout out to Tuna, his PC for the Gigantes. And shout out to our buddy Mikey the Mad Hatter. T-Dub, you're going to the Royals spring training for the first time next year. Congratulations, my man. Peanut butter and jealous. Junior Caminero, the best third baseman to ever do it, Mr. Mike Schmidt, Randy's cousin, thrice removed. Ken Griffey Jr. for WKRP in Cincinnati. Very nice. How about the bird murderer, Mr. Randy Johnson, my twin. Shout out to the Diamondbacks. The man, the myth, the pool hose. Shout out to my St. Lunatics. Looking at you, Jeffro. Spencer Mom Spaghetti. The legend, Mr. Leland. Manager for the Motor City Kitties. And look at the luscious lip curtain on Leland. Look at the opacity. The girth. Even on both sides of the mouth. I mean, that thing is good. I want to be friends with it. I give that a JWV 9.5. Hold the Kobe Mayo on your optic preview. Ryan Braun from Milwaukee, and that is an orange Velocity Prism. Orange, you glad I'm not making any more dad jokes. Sleeve that one up for you. How about the pool hose so nice you got him twice on the Elite Series? Carson Benji. El Mutante. Leo Dallas DeVries for the San Diegans. Mr. Ken Colbeck, welcome back, buddy. Hold the Mayo. Johnny Bench. A-Rod. Mr. Paul Skeens for the Pirates with that luscious lip curtain. Old Willie Wagner. Luscious Lou Gehrig. Flossy Blossy for Toronto. Stankonia, Franconia. Colt Keith. Carlos Beltran for the Mets on the red and blue. Almost a color match. Chase Burns for WKRP. We found his autograph not too long ago. I actually just pre-graded one of those too. Tony Oliva for Minnesota on the optic preview. Ol Susanna for the Nationals on the optic preview, rated prospect. Boston Bateman, shout out to Cameron Cole. Jorge Lombard Jr. for the Pinstripes. Jairo, Leland, Pedro Martinez, Beltran.
Ventura. I heard animals in there, Ventura.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chickadance. I thought you were somebody else.
Yes, Satan.
How about a Dustin Pedroia for the Bo Sox? Shout out to our massholes. Mr. Jones. Dylan Cruz. To go with your Black Disco rated prospect. Pablo Honey. Walker Janik on your rocket emoji foil rated prospect. Somebody bang a trash can for those Astros. Zebby Matthews for Minnesota on the optic preview. You are very welcome there, Teddy. Thank you, Krabby Rob. Brady House for the Nationals on your orange Velocity Prism rated prospect. El Mutante. Leo Dallas DeVries on the Diamond Marbles. That is such a cool subset. Would love to collect that whole thing. Starlin Kaba from the Miami Marlins and J. Tibbs III. Last but not least. I love it, Tuna. Thank you. Mr. Sapansky, what's up, Brian? Wonderful to see you today, my brother. How are you? My favorite gnome home manufacturer. I hope you're having a wonderful day there, Mr. Sapansky. Great to see you, my brother. Making my morning as always.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic to our favorite Schmidt head. Good luck, Randy. After I snag a little sippy. Ooh, and we got to bust into a brand new spicy water. Cheers, my friends. Barost. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Kareem. Shout out to Brandon Franz for snagging me a handy dandy little fridge down here where I keep that spicy water. Tuna, spicy water, is that White Claw? No, sir. That's just water and bubbles, buddy. Some good old water and bubbles. That's it. No sugar, no sodium, no fat, just water and bubbles. That's the way I like it. Mr. Sapansky, you were in training all week and you got a little break. Well, I am sincerely grateful that you popped in here, my brother. What are you training all week, if I may ask, Mr. Sapansky? Absolutely right, Mr. Peaks. Thank you. Wheeze in the juice. Ow, buddy. Remember when he catches the fly? And now you'll be eaten by my friend Link. Shout out to Encino Man. And 1990s Polly Shore. All right, last pack magic for you, Mr. Schmidt. Good luck, Randy. And we start with the Iron Man, Mr. Cal Ripken Jr., Thomas Sagisi, Johnny Mize, Bucky Dent, The Big Hurt with the Big Heart, Frank Thomas, Connor Norby, Zebby Matthews, Tony Oliva, Will the Thrill for our Texas Rangers, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson on the rocket emoji foil. Absolutely right, Mr. Peaks. Nailed it. Will the Thrill. So nice. We got him twice on the optic preview. We have a third black disco prism, looking thicker than a couple of Snickers. Mr. Pablo Honey for the Gigantes. Joe Mauer for Minnesota on the Milestones, commemorating a .305 career batting average. Tommy Troy, wanna be a baller. Ballin', smashing, making my ends. And last but not least, you got a little Mizorowski for the Brew Crew. Stud Hurler for Milwaukee. And that finishes off pack number 4 for you, my good man. As always, Randy Schmidt, I cannot thank you enough for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com, giving us some beautiful eye candy this morning, my brother. You did well. And all of these beautiful cards will be in your next JWV package, Randy. Hey, brother. Thank you so damn much, and all thanks go to you, my dear friend. And I already know that that is going to be another beautiful rip and an extremely long line of beautiful rips. Thank you again, Randy. All right, Mr. Schmidt. Those will be in your next JWV package there, my good man. Thank you again. Miss Melody says Polly Shore is doing a segment on the Lithium channel of Sirius XM this afternoon. Really? Shout out to Polly Shore. That's sick. Awesome. Glad to see him doing stuff. You nailed it there, Teddy. Thank you. You know it, Mr. Peaks. All right, my dear friends, let's refresh that shop for possibly the last time on this wonderful Wednesday morning. Oh my gosh, it just logged me out. Really? Just got logged out of my website. That is bizarre. I think it just sent a code to Mrs. Junkwax. Come on now. Really? Why are you locking me out? Oh, there it is. I got it. Two shakes of a lamb's tail, my friends. Gotta love technology. There it is. That's better. Super weird. I've never been locked out of my website before. All right, so we are current up there in the website, my dear friends, so you know what that means. Can I get a hell yeah in the chat if you all would like to see part of the collection that we purchased? And good morning, Jason Weddle. That would be a magnificent way to see us out this morning. I love it, Slippy. Oh, I appreciate you doing that, my man. Thank you so damn much. And we are up to 70,000 likes over here on TikTok this morning. And I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Thank you, Slippy. And again, welcome to the family, my friend. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. Thank you, Mr. Saltzgiver. Thank you, Jeffro. Hey, no worries, Tuna. I have got you covered, buddy. Mr. Weddle, thank you. Mad Thoughts, Mr. Weddle. Beautiful. All right, gentlemen and ladies, if you would do me just a solid, give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, because there's a lot of stuff. I'm not going to bring it all, but I'll show you some slabs anyway. I'll be right back. Perfect timing. There you go. Oh, thank you so much, Slippy. I appreciate that, brother. Believe it or not, my man, those likes over here on TikTok are incredibly impactful. So more impactful than I even knew for a long time. So thank you so much for beating that screen, my man. Jay, welcome back, Mr. Alfaro. Good to see you, buddy. You were just in time. So, folks, we're going to end the show this morning, and I'm going to take you through some of the collection that we just purchased on Monday night. So, most of this stuff you will see on eBay tonight, or Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to follow us over there on eBay, I implore you and invite you to do so. All right, how about a 2003-2004 LeBron James star rookie? Absolutely beautiful. Thinking about sending that one off to be graded, but we'll see. Might let you all do it. We got a whole bunch of LeBron. So if any of our LeBron fans want to join us on Saturday night, how about some Lucas? Some Luka rookies. Laser Luka. 2018 Panini Prism rookie Luka. 2018 Status Luka. And some Optic Luka. Let's get into some autographs real quick. Oh, there you go, T-Dub. Well, please be there on Saturday night, my man. I don't think you'll be sorry. All right, we have an Israel Abanikanda. That is numbered 5 out of 6 on the auto. Cameron Rising, numbered 4 out of 4 on the auto. Bryce Ford Wheaton. Shout out to Will Wheaton. That one is numbered to 5. Nope, that is first on print to 15. I am so wrong. How about Jaron Hall? Chase Griffin. And that is a 1 out of 2 on the Griffin. How about the Griffin so nice? You got him twice. The one on the right is numbered to 2. The one on the left is numbered to 5. Graham Mertz, QB. That is first on print to 3. Tyler Scott, second on print to 6. And Grayson McCall, and that is third on print to 5. Some more autographs here, folks. Jaden Akins. Kyle Hurt for the Trolley Dodgers to 99. Troy Melton on the pro debut. Bly Madris, rookie auto for the Astros. Shout out to Mr. Piccirilli. Alberto Rios, Mojo first Bowman refractor for the Angels. How about Cam Ward? And that is first on print to 3. Shout out to Washington State University. Cedric Tillman, 8th on print to 25. Devon A-Chain, now a Dolphin, and that one is numbered to 25. Alan Winans for the Braves from Finest. Ty Pete for my Seattle Mariners on the class of 2023 Bowman Chrome Auto. Chris Rodriguez second on print to 6. Jared Young. Vinny Pasquantino, rookie for the Royals. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. Autograph numbered to 150. Evan Lee for the Nationals. Cal Stevenson for those fighting Phillies. Shout out to Mikey 1. This one's fun. Mr. Boheim for Syracuse on the Illusions. Jimmy Boheim. That is our very first Jimmy Boheim autograph we've ever had in the family. How about Julius Randle on the Universal Origins with inscription. That one is not numbered, but it is pretty. How about Ace Bailey from Rutgers from Bowman Chrome U? How about Kenny McIntosh, who's a Seattle Seahawk, and that one is numbered to 15 on the fingerprint autograph. Mr. Maluch on the Bowman Chrome U from Duke. That is numbered to 10. Exactly right, Mr. Piccirilli. Nailed it. Numbered to 50, Mr. Lipsy from Iowa State, and that is a double relic autograph, numbered to 50. How about Kaylee Heckle? It's the lady from USC. Dalen Duran on the Hoops Inc. for the Pistons. And last but not least, some Austin Reeves for the Lakers, who just had a very good game. So that is some of the autographs there, folks. Let's get into some slabs, shall we? We have quite a few. All right, so we're just going to kind of quickly go through them here, folks, because there is so many of them. Little Anthony Richardson, little Brock Purdy. Another Anthony Richardson, numbered to 99, rookie, SGC 10. Brock Purdy on the road to the Super Bowl, SGC 10. Wyatt Langford, first Bowman draft, SGC 10. Teddy, Mr. Edison, Mr. The Game 304. These are going to be on Saturday night on eBay Live, my man. Zach Kickerillo, my brother in recovery, says those top loaders are definitely not JWV. You are correct, my man. I appreciate you noticing. Thank you, Mr. Kickerillo. How are we this morning, my dude? Thank you, Krabby Rob. You nailed it. Colton Yellow Ledbetter on a sky blue first Bowman refractor for the Tampa Bay Rays. One half of the Brothers Young on the Aqua Refractor, rookie to 199. Puka, and that one's to 25. Victor Wembanyama on the We Got Next 23-24 hoops. Victor Wembanyama rookie. Balake Mitchell for the Kansas City Royals on the draft picks and prospects from Bowman Draft. I love the positivity. Thank you, Mr. Kickerillo. Johnny Solo, good morning, legend. And Mr. Peaks. I just noticed all those beautiful TikTok gifts, my man. I literally cannot thank you enough. Hit me in the feels over here, Mr. King. Thank you, brother. But wait, there's more. How about another Wemby rookie, SGC 10? Another Panini Prism Wemby rookie, SGC 10. Another Wemby rookie. How about a Panini Draft Picks rookie Victor Wembanyama? Jake DeLeo to $4.99 on the Sky Blue from Bowman Draft. Bryce Eldridge, Chrome Refractor for the Gigantes. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson and Tuna, our other Gigante fan. You could not be more correct, Johnny Solo. How about Little Abner on the Sparkle Refractor, some Schmeckles from Bowman Draft, SGC 10. Jackson Churio on a green Draft Picks Refractor that came back in SGC 8. Little Adley Rushman, shout out to Uncle Moosey. Chase Davis for the St. Lunatics, SGC 10. Shout out to Jeffro. You see that there now, buddy? Another Puka, and that is a purple Fire Forged SGC 10, numbered to 125. Beautiful, beautiful card. Rashee Rice for the Chiefs, Bomb Squad autograph, 10-10. That's a nice one. Shout out to my Kansas City Chiefs fans and Mr. Alan White. CJ Stroud on the Phoenix rookie SGC 10. Old Jack Brannigan, 10 on the Auto, 9.5 on the card. That is a green foil. We're going to party like it's 19 out of 99. Maxwell Clark, Bowman draft, first Bowman for the Motor City Kitties. Mr. Figueroa for the Down East Wood Ducks. And that is a mini diamond refractor numbered to 25. Dutchie says, just picked up a package from JWV. Thank you, brother, and the CEO for some sweet goodies from that package. You are so welcome, Dutchie. And I know that's just another beautiful package and an indescribably long line of beautiful packages. Thank you, Dutchie. I'm glad it made it safe, my brother. Enjoy the contents. How about Maxwell Clark on the glass? So if you folks don't know, this card is part of a puzzle, and you can put them all together, and it looks really, really cool. That is an SGC 10 on that one. Very nice. Maxwell Clark is a stud prospect for the Motor City Kitties. How about a Michael Harris Rookie of the Year, rookie design variation, on-card autograph, came back a 10-10. That's a doozy. Excited for that one, folks. We might put that one in the features. Michael Toglia for those Colorado Rockies on a 10-10 on-card autograph. 1/3 of the Brothers Naylor on-card rookie auto for the Clevelanders. Shout out to Yessie Hockey. Thank you so much, T-Dub. I appreciate that, my good man. Hey, shout out to Bubba and Mr. Peacharelli. How about an Air Yordan Alvarez? Aqua Shimmer Refractor numbered to 175 SGC 10. Simeon Woods, Rob Richardson for the Minnesotans. 53 out of 150 on-card rookie autograph on the blue refractor. How about a little Morning Wood? Transformative talent, James Wood for the Nationals, 9.5. Gunnar Henderson on the 10. Rainer Arias for the Gigantes on the transformative talent, SGC 10. And we are not even close to the end yet. How about a college ticket, Kenny Pickett? Red Prism autograph numbered to 25. SGC 10. That is gorgeous. Such a cool card. I don't know why they didn't grade the autograph on that one, though. Interesting. Dak Prescott for Dem Boys. Shout out to Master Wayne on the Mosaic Prism. Red Hot Rookies, Brock Purdy. SGC 10. Another Brock Purdy rookie, SGC 10. How about a Brock Purdy Automania from Wildcard? That one is first on print to 10. Beautiful. Brock Purdy on the red, white, and blue prism, rookie. Oh, Tomas Fredrickson. I think I've got you covered there, buddy. How about a Michael Mayer? That one is numbered to 100 on the portrait. Rated rookie, 2023 Donruss, SGC 10 for the Rad Raiders. How about another Brock Purdy on the Automania? That one is 10 out of 10. Shohei Ohtani-san. Topps Finest Headliners. SGC 10. Gorgeous. Jackson Holiday Bowman Draft 10. Jackson Holiday Bowman Draft Transformative Talent 10. And Anthony Richardson on the Elite Series Rookies. SGC 10. How about some basketball with the Joker on the Hyper Blue SGC 10 for the Nuggies. Victor Wembanyama, rookie, SGC 10. Another Extreme Team Victor Wembanyama, SGC 10. That is such a neat card. How about a Patty Mahomes, numbered to 125 SGC 10. CJ Stroud Rookie Rising, SGC 9.5. Victor Wembanyama on the rookie, 10 again. Another one. Fired up. SGC 10 numbered to 15. SGC 10. Beautiful. Another Patty Mahomes on the Fire Forged. SGC 9.5. Jamar Chase numbered to 15. SGC 10. And Zion Williamson on the Hyper Red to 99. That is 77 out of 99 on the SGC 10. And we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Another Zion Williamson, SGC 10. That one is 91 out of 99. So you got two of them. 91 and 77. Both of them the same. Fun. How about a KD? Shout out to Mr. Esposito. High voltage Kevin Durant, SGC 10. LeBron James on the hoops, SGC 10. CJ Stroud, another rookie rising, SGC 10. Number 235 on the Phoenix rookie, got a 9.5. And how about a yellow reactive prism NFL debut? And that one came back in SGC 8.5. Obviously, I did not grade these, right? I got these as part of a collection. All right, the last of our SGC. You done messed up Aaron Rodgers, SGC 10 on the Gridiron Kings. Another CJ Stroud on the Playing with Fire, SGC 10. One half of the brothers Thompson, Amin Thompson, on the Rookie Inc. 9.5 on the card, 10 on the auto. LeBron James on the High Voltage SGC 10. On the Ignition SGC 10, LeBron James. CJ Stroud on the Contours SGC 10 Rookie. Playing with Fire SGC 10 Rookie. Anthony Richardson SGC 10 Red Camo Prism Rookie. Another CJ Stroud on the Rookie Rising. No Sweat Chet, captain of the All Cheeseburger team. Shout out to Gonzaga. Court Kings Rookie. Another CJ Stroud on the Silver Prism College Ticket SGC 10. Another Patty Mahomes SGC 10. And T-Law on the Red Hot Rookies SGC 9 from 2021. And that is all the SGC slabs there, my friends. Some PSA. How about a Paolo Banchero PSA 10 Monopoly Rookie? Luka 2018 Hoops Rookie. That's a nice one. I agree, Krabby Rob. Thank you, buddy. Steph Curry on the Maestros PSA 9. Luka 2022 Contenders Superstar Die Cut PSA 10. And those die cuts are tough. So that's a really, really nice card. 2018 Panini Prism Rookie. Luka on the Freshman Phenoms PSA 10. 2018 Panini Hoops Rookie Luka PSA 10. On the Brilliance Pink Circles Prism, PSA 10 on the Chet Holmgren. Shout out to Gonzaga. My House Brock Purdy PSA 9 Rookie. Brock Purdy on the Black Prism PSA 10. That is just a sick, beautiful card. My House Brock Purdy PSA 10. Another Prism Black PSA 10. Another Brock Purdy PSA 10. Actually, that's a PSA 9. That is a PSA 10 on the Refractor Brock Purdy. Another Brock Purdy on the Prism Black. And another Brock Purdy on the Purple Shock came back a PSA 8 on that rated rookie. So there you go, my friends. There's just a little glimpse. That is probably about a quarter of all the things that we purchased in that collection. Pretty neat, right? And there is still so much more in there that you have not seen yet. So thank you for letting me go through that. All right, King of Sports Cards, Mr. Tomas, Mr. Fredrickson, my Norwegian brother. I think you're up next here, buddy. And I believe this will be our last family rip of the morning because your boy wants to go mow on some delicious Red's breakfast burritos. Oh, hell yeah. Thomas, my dude. I cannot thank you enough for snagging down our very first box of 2025 shoebox treasures. This is going to be incredible. Thank you again, Thomas. Allow me just a moment, my friends. Krabby Rob says you must have paid a lot for that. I did. You're not wrong, sir. That is not a cheap collection. Spot on, good buddy. Good eye. I'll be right back.
Ooh, yeah.
Tomas Fredrickson, my brother. Folks, this is our very first box of shoebox treasures here on the family. Cannot thank you enough, Thomas, and best of luck to you, my brother. From the bottom of my heart, I hope I find you something juicy in here, buddy. All right, legends. Mr. Andrew Irvin, welcome back, my brother. Great to see you as well. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. For the final time on this extremely wonderful Wednesday morning, you know what we must do. For our buddy Thomas, our Norwegian brother, we shout Grippeth. And we shout Rippeth. Good luck. That's right, Derek Soonerbaum. Great to see you, another OG of the family. What's up, D? Perfect timing. So, folks, this does look like a legit shoebox. How neat. And it's even got the paper. Oh, it's so good. Oh, your encased card fell through, but that's okay.
I ended up going 2 steps back. So tonight, I'm just gonna let this one ride. You know what I mean?
Carefully taking these out of here for you, my man. You don't make it easy on you. I also don't want to damage your cards. Your encased card fell down in the middle of that thing. It's supposed to be sitting in there like that. There we go. We'll get to that one in just a moment. You are going to get this box as well, Thomas, if you want it. Of course, if you do not want the box, that's okay too. It'll save us a little bit on shipping. But if you do want this box on these expensive boxes like this, when you buy the whole thing, you do have the option to keep the box. And it is a pretty neat box, so I don't blame you if you want to keep it. All right, pack number 4 to the side. Let's go. Oh, and you hit a banger right off the jump. I am peanut butter and jealous. We're going to do this in just a couple of rounds, my friends. While I'm ripping these packs, folks, I would like to give a huge shout out to Mr. Jason Saltzgiver, Teddy, Mr. Peaks, our favorite mass hole, Mr. Todd O'Hara, user 308-219-222-8896. I think that's Mike. Is it Mike or Matt? And then we also have another Mike, Derek Soonerbaum, Macho Garza, Krabby Rob Benoit. Thank you all, gentlemen, for being here this morning. I truly appreciate it. Love having you. All right, round number 1. And we start off with Nolan Arenado on the Allen and Ginter. For those St. Lunatics, shout out to Jeffro. How about the commander, Mr. Carlton Fisk? Juan Soto, the $678 million man. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that, brother. Big Ben Rice on the 1990 throwback. Francisco Lindor. Rest in peace to the Spokenite legend, Mr. Ryan Sandberg. Ellie De La Cruz on the Rookie Rush. Love that one. He's got the juice. Tatis. Dale Murphy on the 1982 design. Harmon Killebrew, 1968. 1990 Bowman. Harold Baines. Reese Hines, and that, my friends, is a grayscale. I think that one's going to be numbered to 49. It is to 75 this year, and that is 70 out of 75. Not too shabby there, Thomas. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. How about a Barry Larkin from 1987, Tops? Gotta love the wood grain. Ooh, how about the captain? And we're not talking about Chris Condor, Derek Jeter. Ichiro Suzuki. And that is his rookie card, folks. That is so neat. Throwback. Ozzie Smith, 1983 Tops design for the Wiz. Ricky Henderson, 1990 Donruss, or 1990 Bowman. Gotta fix some TikTok. Sorry about that. Oh, hell yeah. Bro, I think this is a super short print on the Garbage Pail Kids Nasty Nick. Yeah. Bang. Not too shabby there, my good man. Of course, this is our very first box of this product, but I do think these Garbage Pail Kids are kind of tough to find. On the stand he goes. How about a big Dave Winfield for the Santiagans? Big Papi David Ortiz. Stan the Man Musial. Wade Boggs. That is his rookie, 1983. Johnny Bench on the all-rookie team. Ken Griffey Jr. on the 1990 Throwback Rookie Cup. And I gotta love that he did not put the bloody scab in there. Very nice. Well played, Andy. Paul Molitor for the Milwaukee Brewers. Paul Skeens. Check that out. 250.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
11th on print, Paul Skeens. Beautiful, brother. What a first box of 2025 Shoebox Treasures. Shout out to my buddy, Mr. Andy Friedman. And that is a brand new 35-point top loader there for you, brother. That is sick. Congratulations, Thomas. Dutchie said my head just exploded, right? I'm with you, buddy. What a beautiful, beautiful first box. And Mikey1 says Andy Friedman killed it this year. What a legend. I could not agree more, Mikey. You are spot on, my dude. All right, on the stand he goes. Let's finish strong here, folks, at round number 1. Mr. Tom Siva for the Mets. McCovey Cove, Mr. Willie McCovey, rookie. Juan and Emilian Marshall, back-to-back Gigantes. Rafi Devers on the 2022 design for the Bo Sox. One half of the Brothers Young on the 1990 throwback rookie. Big Dave Winfield on another grayscale, and I think that's going to be numbered to 75. Correct. 13 out of 75 on Mr. Dave Winfield. Oh, hell yeah. My PC, Mr. Jose Canseco, on that 1987 Wood Grade Rookie Cup. Yes, please. Mr. Wiley, welcome back, my man. Oh, how about some Chipper on the first draft pick from 1991 Topps. Awesome. Shout out to Larry. And record breaker Joe Morgan for the Oakland Athletics. Shout out to Dutchie. Beautiful. And shout out to Tuna, a rather Athletics fan. All right, we got a couple of sleevers here, my friends. And then we're going to get into the second half of the box. JRC, good morning. Oh, Thomas, buddy. That is incredibly kind of you. You do not have to do that. If you want, since you insist, I will put that into my PC, if that is what you choose. But I hope you know you are absolutely welcome to keep it as well, my brother. That is very sweet of you, and I cannot thank you enough, Thomas, my Norwegian brother. Hit me in the feels over here. You obviously know I do not have any 2025 Shoebox Treasures. This is our very, very first rip of this product. All right. Round number 2. After I snag myself a little sippy. Thank you so much, Thomas. Big hugs and firm handshakes to my Norwegian brother. Good luck on round number 2. And yes, he is, Dutchie. I could not agree more. And Thomas, this is a wonderful way to see us out this morning, my friend. Thank you again. I have been very, very excited to rip into one of these. Rashid, these are 346, my friend. 346. And they do have a guaranteed autograph, and you might even pull a 1 of 1. And it is a short printed product. They did not make a ton of it, so you actually have a pretty damn good shot at pulling 1 of 1s and custom art cards. So in the custom art cards, they're actually the canvas that he makes these art pieces on. And then they encase them and put them into packs. Kind of cool. Oh, hell yeah. We start off with the Bird Murderer. My twin, Mr. Randy Johnson. Rookie, 1989 Topps. Beautiful. Mr. Trevor Hoffman. Shout out to Melody. There you go, Melly P. Your PC, but for the Marlins, Trevor Hoffman. Hold the Kobe Mayo for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. I could not agree more, Teddy. Shoebox Treasures Vladdy. And that is a throwback to 2019 Topps Chrome. And that is numbered to 99. Congratulations there, Thomas. I think that is good karma coming right back to get you almost immediately. The Therminator, Thurman Munson. Shohei Ohtani-san becomes the first 50-50 player in MLB history. I love that he chose that one to immortalize. Air Jordan Alvarez on the Allen and Ginter. The Canadian sensation with his 5-head, Gary Catta. David Wright on the pristine for the Mets. Raleigh Fingers, the man, the myth, the mustache. The big hurt, Mr. Frank Thomas from 1990 Bowman. How about the best third baseman to ever do it on the Shoebox Treasures? I believe that one's going to be numbered to 99. Mr. Robin Yount. Shout out to the Hammer. And that is 45 out of 99 on the Yount. Good morning, Ben Hatfield. I am very well, brother. How are you? Mr. Matty Williams for the Gigantes. This is our last family rip of the morning. You made it in perfect timing there, Ben Hatfield. We have a luscious lamb chops, Lou Brock. Shout out to Jeffro and the Cardinals. Oh, how about a that is a Gunnar Henderson on the Allen and Ginter live in action. That is neat. Man, that was a tough one to draw for him, though. I'm surprised he took that one on. Acuna Matata. That is a 2021. Ken Griffey Jr. on the 1990 Bowman. How neat is that? Congratulations, Thomas. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Mickey Mantle. I believe that is a 1969? 1951, 51 on the Mickey Mantle. Very nice. How about the old blue eyes, Mr. Duke Snyder? But first, shout out to Tuna. How about Buster Posey? Rookie. Eddie Matthews. Duke Snyder on the 1952 design. No sweat. Mr. Pine Tar himself, George Brett. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. That is a 1982 design. Adrian Beltre for the Texas Rangers. Big Dave Stewart for the Trolley Dodgers, 1982. Craig Biggio, 1990 Bowman. Stan the Man Musial for our St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro. Dusty Baker. But first we have a Mark Teixeira. That is a 2002 Topps Prospects. Awesome. Dusty Baker on the 1975. The Manager's Dream, Mickey Mantle and Mr. Willie Mays. That is a fun one. How about Wallop and Wallach for those now defunct Expos on the All-Star? Spencer Schwellenbach for the Braves. Orale Vato on the foil. And that one is numbered to 25 for WKRP in Cincinnati. Not too shabby there, my brother. How about Tigers legend, Mr. Alan Trammell on that 1987 wood grain? I love the positivity. Thank you, Ben Hatfield. Francisco, so nice. We got him twice on the Allen and Ginter, wearing his Geordie glasses. Shout out to LeVar Burton. We have old Wally Johnson on the strikeout leader. Doc Gooden, 1992 Topps. The best third baseman to ever do it, Mr. Mike Schmidt, and that is a 1985 design. Oh, how about an all-rise, Mr. Aaron Judge? I remember those Topps Now cards. I actually think I have a few of those laying around still. How about the strong mustache Kentucky waterfall combo of Mr. Dennis Eckersley? Beautiful. Oh, hell yeah. And you got yourself a Wallop and Wallach autograph there, brother, for those now defunct Expos. And that is second on print to 25. Sleeving and top loading that one up for you, my good man. Thank you, Tuna. Not too shabby there, brother. Good looking autograph as well. Sorry, Luca. You're coming down there, buddy. All right, we are finishing strong with Keith Hernandez. Shout out to Jerry Seinfeld. And record breaker Cal Ripken Jr. Finishing off your base packs there, my good man. What a wonderful box, Thomas. And Thomas has let me know if you think I could grade something out of the box if you have time to take a peek. I will look through there for you, my brother. You got it. All right, we have last pack magic. I've actually thought about doing like some consulting because I get that question quite often. Alrighty, we have an Ivan Pudge Rodriguez for our Texas Rangers. That is a 1995 Topps throwback. Absolutely right, Mr. Saltzgiver and legends over here on TikTok. We are at 100,000 likes this morning, and that is incredible. I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. You absolute legends. We're at 101,000. Damn! That's a lot of screen beating there, folks. I cannot thank you enough for doing that. Like I said, those likes over here on TikTok are incredibly impactful. Thank you again, legends. All right, I hope we swiped that card for incidentals. We got some Hojo. How about some Old Greg?
Come on, Greg.
Maddox. Ricky Henderson on the Shoebox Treasures. I believe that one's going to be numbered to 99. I see you, Jeffro. 13 out of 99 on the Ricky. Shout out to Dutchie. How about a little Dickey? R.A. Dickey for the Mets. We have a Vladdy, rookie for the Blue Jays. And Goose Gossage finishing that one off for the Pinstripes. All right, Thomas. Let's see what is in your encased here, my good man. And you have a canvas variation of Mr. Paul Molitor. You can kind of see the texture on that. And I'm astonished that it is not numbered, but it is a canvas encased variation. So there you go, buddy. Congratulations on all those sweet, sweet numbered cards. Your Nasty Nick SP from Garbage Pail Kids. And you got a whole bunch of numbered cards here, too. And that Paul Skeens numbered to 50. That is no slouch. Thomas, you are very, very welcome, my friend. Thank you. Let's do a quick little recap of everything we found in that box. So my buddy Thomas gifted me that sweet, sweet Jose Cant Seiko. That will be in my PC forever, my brother. Thank you again. The legend, Mr. Robin Yount, numbered to 99. Orale Vato. And that one is numbered to 25. So I'm going to top load that one up for you. Mr. Ricky Henderson to 99. Reese Hines to 75 for the Cincinnati Reds. That is 70th on print to 75. Top loading that one up for you too. Big Dave Winfield numbered to 75. Top loading that one up. We have a Paul Skeens numbered to 50. Nasty Nick on the short print. And Wallop and Wallach on the autograph, and that one's numbered to 25 as well. So there you go, Thomas. Let me top load some cards here for you, buddy. And it looks like somebody just snagged a pack from the shop. Outstanding. So it looks like my burritos will be on hold just slightly. And I am very grateful to Rip. Thank you so much for snagging that down from the shop. Kyle G. Youngo. You snagged 2 Disney packs. Thank you, buddy. Excited to rip those for you. We'll put old Luca right back up there. Thomas, thank you again, my Norwegian brother. That was an incredible box and a very wonderful first box of Shoebox Treasures. So, folks, there is not one, but 2 boxes of that product in that big boy baseball break that's up there at the website right now. You could not be more correct, Thomas. Thank you so much for the kind words, my brother. Very, very grateful that you're in the family, buddy. And all of those beautiful cards and more will be in your next JWV package there, Thomas. Thank you, my good man. Okie dokie. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, and let's refresh that shop. Oh, you know it, Derek Soonerbaum. Let me refresh that shop real quick. Excuse me, I am so sorry. Sheesh. Okie dokie. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Kyle Giungo, Dan Bailey. Thank you for snagging a couple of break spots there, you legend. Excellent to see you in the shop there again, Dan. And Mr. Giungo. Couple of packs of beautiful Topps Chrome. Let's go. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy here, Kyle Giungo. And thank you, as always, for snagging these down from the shop, buddy. Good luck. My dear friends, this will be our last family rip of this wonderful Wednesday morning. I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for hanging out with me. We will be back here tonight, same junk time, same junk channel, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I sincerely hope that I get to see all of you. All right, we start off a little Wreck-It Ralph. Joe Gardner on the Mini Diamond Refractor. Shout out to Pixar. How about Dumbo on the Icons? Awesome. Mowgli from the original Jungle Book. Shout out to Bagheera. Lady Tremaine. It's a lady. Aladdin from the live action. The Iconic Moments. Moana. And that finishes off your packs there, Kyle Giungo. You got some nice ones there, buddy. I am going to sleeve up Dumbo and your Mini Diamond Refractor. Always happy to rip into some Topps Chrome Disney. Thank you very, very much, Kyle Giungo. It's great to see you again this morning, my brother. And Derek Soonerbaum. I see you beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. How dare you be so amazing, OG. Great to have you this morning, D. I know you're a busy fella, so I'm very grateful when we get to see you. Mr. Giungo. That will be in your next JWV package there, buddy. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Kyle. Thank you again, my dude. And thank you, Derek Soonerbaum, for the hearts. I heart you right back, my brother. All right, legends. You know what time it is. It is time for that delicious outro jingle. Hey, right back at you, Derek Soonerbaum. Have a magnificent Wednesday, my brother. And I hope we get to see you back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, because we get to do it all over again. And there will be some new stuff going up there in the shop, my dear friends. So if you would like to keep your eyes peeled to junkwaxvintage.com. Remember, if you buy anything throughout the day, even when this ugly mug is not live, whatever you purchase will be waiting for you right here tonight when we come back. Thank you, Rashid. You do the same there, good buddy. Thank you to Mr. Peaks, Derek Soonerbaum, each and every one of you that have beat that screen like it owes you back child support money over here on TikTok. We are up over 100,000 likes this morning, and friends, that does not happen very often on our morning show. So thank you so damn much. Mr. Peaks, Jason Frazier, The Garage Goose, Angelo, Yessie Hockey, Logan, Mr. Smith-Rooney, Macho Danny Savage, Jason Wine, Jen Mind 10, Ski Scoo, Sean Wilkinson, Mr. Peaks, and Derek Soonerbaum. Thank you so much, my dear, dear friends. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Mr. Smashburger, welcome back, E. All right, folks. As always, let's bring this back down just a little bit. As always, folks, when you head out into all your daily dealings today, please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you. And please maintain that attitude of gratitude. And we will see you back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy that outro jingle, and we'll see you a little bit later. Thank you again, Dutchie. Thank you, Jeffro. Thank you, Tomas. Huge thank you to Mr. Frederickson, our favorite Schmidt head, Matty King, Alan White, Cameron Cole, Mr. DeWalt, Mr. Haney, Mr. Saltzgiver, Mikey Koba, Ryan Bruns, and Mr. Todd O'Hara. Thank you all for utilizing that shop this morning. I truly appreciate it. We will see you later, Mr. Piccirilli. Thank you again for a wonderful morning, my dear friends, and enjoy that outro jingle. Smoochies. My stomach just literally growled at me. Perfect timing. I'm going to go enjoy those burritos, my friends, and you enjoy that jingle. That's right, Mr. Viles. You made it right in time, my brother. Good to see you, Bobby. Hope you've had a wonderful morning, my friend, and I hope to see you back here tonight, 8 p.m. Make it a wonderful Wednesday, my friends. Enjoy that jingle.
Lights dim low, the chat slows down. Cards asleep, no frowns around. Another hump day, another stack. Good vibes only, no looking back. JWV, the family crew. Dylan's luscious lock still shining through. Mrs. Junk Wax sealing every pack. I'm putting heart and soul in each bubble wrap. From the card cam glow to the laughter shared, we built this dream 'cause we truly care.
That's right.
Legend showed love, the chat stayed wild. A family business, born freestyle. JWV, the night's been sweet. From every rip to each heartbeat. Now rest those hands, you legends find. We'll see you back at 9:30 shine. Thursday, and don't miss the spark. Bring your coffee and that collector's heart. Good night, legends. We love you. Catch Dalen and Mrs. Junkwax tomorrow morning. Same place, fresh packs, same beautiful chaos.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh, my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, my God. I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo! I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come on, Craig.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo!
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, you did, Tony. Thank you so much, my good brother. Have a wonderful Wednesday. That is in order. And we'll see you all back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And my dear friends, my family, you already know this entire wonderful Wednesday morning, thanks to each and every one of you, deserves.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
There you go, legends. Thank you again for another wonderful family morning. 3 hours of quality family time. Make it a wonderful Wednesday, folks, and we'll see you back here tonight, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if we feel any of those breaks up there at junkwaxvintage.com, we will bust those tonight.
Ooh, yeah.
Don't lie to me, boy.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. That's right, Teddy. We made it up to almost 115,000 likes over here this morning, my dear friends. That is truly incredible, and I literally cannot thank you enough. You rock my face off twice, and then once again in the morning. All right, legends. Thank you again. We'll see you tonight. Bye-bye.